Deadass?
All right, what's going on? Episode 5 of our You Deadass podcast. And today, we gonna talk about my name's Hugo, my guy Shamar, my guy Vaughn, coming to you. Today we're gonna be discussing who's a realistic option for your NFL team for the upcoming draft and why would they benefit your team. Would it be easier to convert to the NBA or the NFL? That's going to be a good one. You're a rookie athlete and can sign with any shoe brand. Who do you pick? What's the most dominant play you have ever seen from an NFL player? Which do you think is harder, rushing for 10 yards in an NFL game or scoring 10 points in the NBA game? How do you feel about the NFL banning multiple celebrations? Example, the no swipe celebration. CD do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got Hugo's hot take. 01 Shaq versus 2025 Joker. And then into the life segments, could you date a porn star?
Oh.
What's a female tendency that females do that you just don't understand? Who got the aux? Most overrated rapper that you don't understand the hype about. I think that was gonna be pretty easy for me. You've been dating a girl for 5 years and you find out she your cousin. Do you continue to date her? Damn. What's the most overused tattoo? How many times a day do you brush your teeth? Do you wipe your ass? Or do you wipe your shit from the front to back or the back to front? And how often do you change your bed sheets? And then where do you start first when you're washing your body in the shower?
Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's get
start.
Let's do it, man. All right. First one.
Oh, real quick before we start. That's one we all just want to give a shout out to our editor. She's been going crazy on our edits for our videos. So we appreciate you. Go look her up. It's my sister, Haley. We're going to post her socials and everything on our socials, and we want to make sure that she gets the love that she deserves. So go ahead and check out her stuff.
Shout out Haley.
Haley, we appreciate you.
Yeah, you're going crazy.
You a real one. You nice with it.
You going nuts.
All right. So who is a realistic option for your NFL team in this upcoming draft, and why would they benefit your team?
Obviously, like, my take right now, I really want a receiver, bro. But I mean, there's so many, like, we really need so many defensive positions. I think realistically, though, I'd be okay with taking the receiver from Arizona, Tetero McLaren. His name is so hard to pronounce. I don't really know how to pronounce
McLaren?
it. You know what I'm talking about? Huh?
Like he's like our rookie? Or
Yeah, he's a rookie receiver.
I know.
Yeah, in the draft.
Yeah.
He's from Arizona. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. It's Tatario McLaurin. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're talking about.
I feel like, bro, he's a realistic option for us. I mean, somebody could get him before us, but I honestly think that he'd be the best pick for us to be able to give Bryce.
What pick y'all got?
We got number 8.
Number 8? What pick y'all got?
We got 15, 16?
15. I mean, we're in a shitty situation right now. I feel like we're a complete team. We just need a quarterback. But, I mean, if you're trying to win now, drafting a quarterback isn't really the answer. But I like Dart at QB. I know we've been talking to him a little bit. I mean, obviously the first Shador and Cam, they finna be gone. But I'd like to I don't know, if they think Dart nice, I wouldn't have a problem drafting him. Because, bro, I ain't gonna lie, we in a predicament right now. We don't have no QB.
I would say if I was y'all, I would, if they see something within that quarterback, Dart, I mean, you draft a quarterback, hopefully Rodgers, y'all get Rodgers, and then you end up letting him sit behind Rodgers, and then that'd probably be the perfect scenario for y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, my opinion, that would be a good scenario.
Yeah.
My take, I think we need a corner. Our DBs were god-awful last year. I said with our pick, I think we've got the 16th pick right now. and I heard they was talking about Shamar, some dude named Shamar. Like, not me though, obviously. I believe he went to Texas, and like we need help back there. So I mean, I really don't have much to say. Everybody watched the Cardinals game, knows we struggled. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. If I was a rookie coming out the draft, I'd be pissed if I go to Arizona.
why the weather nice? I mean, it could be you going to Carolina, you cold.
That's a good topic. Real quick, hold on. If you were a rookie in the NFL draft, where do you like? If you getting drafted by a team, where would you just be like, oh
Green
hell
Bay.
no?
Green Bay.
Like you don't want to go
You
Green
want-
Bay?
Like city life, like nothing to do there pretty
Bro,
much.
we've all been to a playoff game in Lambeau Field.
I wouldn't want to go nowhere
Bro,
cold.
I don't care if the field heated. I don't, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
I
It's
couldn't.
too damn cold come playoff time.
Like
bro.
somewhere would have stayed like a dome.
so would you be okay with going somewhere that's at like their ass right now? But
I honestly, bottom three, it'd be Carolina because they're just ass. Green Bay because of the weather.
why you always be on
And
Carolina?
then, I mean, bro.
Go ahead.
And then, lastly, probably like the Giants or something. Bro.
The Giants are like the Jets. Like I would not want to. I
The
know it's a big
Giants-
city, like it's a big,
Or
you know,
the Jets,
the
for
Big
that
Apple,
matter.
Yeah, but
The
it's
pressure.
a big city and
cold.
I don't want to play in the cold. Like I would not like that.
Then you got Russell Wilson over there now. Like he's just gonna be preaching in your ear.
Oh, I thought you was about to be talking about, bro. I was just a quarterback.
Like you're a rookie, bro. You ain't trying to hear that shit.
All right, so where are the top 3 places you would want to go if you were drafted into the NFL?
Miami, probably Chargers,
I feel like the Chargers
or the
would be good.
Rams. Chargers
The
or Rams.
Miami, I feel like it'd be so hot. And their stadium looks kind of ass. to
Yeah,
me. I
that
feel like the
stadium's
Yeah,
trash.
stadium,
It's
yeah.
trash.
I heard the facility was trash too. I just seen damn, somebody was just talking about
The
it.
rankings of the teams' stadiums and arenas.
No, it was a damn. I can't remember which player it was, but he had played at Oregon, and he was saying that at Oregon,
What is it?
Oregon.
Not Oregon.
I thought it was Oregon.
I thought it was Oregon.
For real, I thought it was Oregon. Is it
See,
Oregon?
You saying like
Origami.
Oregon. You
Yeah.
say like in Oregon,
Oregon.
but like you British.
I always
or
say
something.
Oregon. I ain't gonna lie. Oregon?
His Oregon is not working.
Oregon. I always say Oregon. I've never heard somebody say, "Why are you saying it like that?"
Oregon.
Oregon, bro.
Whatever, bro. Oregon, sure. He played for Oregon Ducks, and they're they got the top notch because Nike, and I'm pretty sure Nike
They do got some
they're
cold
Oregon Duck fans.
uniforms
the
be
owner,
nice.
yeah. So he was saying that the facility at Miami was ass compared to Oregon's.
I think as far as cities, you either want to go to like you guys said, Chargers and stuff like that. But like if I'm a rookie, like a rookie receiver, bro, I'm damn near trying to go to Washington right now.
Oh, based on who
You
you can
just
play
wanna-
with,
Yeah.
like who you playing with.
It's
No,
cold
Diddy.
there too. Like it's gonna be cold.
But still, bro, like you got the demon throwing you the ball.
I mean, we'll see
So
this
Jordan
year.
Love ass.
We'll see
I
this
mean,
year.
Jordan Love is.
Those
You was talking
sophomore
about Jaden
slumps.
Daniels.
I just think Jordan, like Jaden Daniels is your age. You know what I'm saying? Some of these rookies, you walk into like a vet quarterback that you can't even relate to. At least Jaden Daniels, you can damn near,
Yeah.
got a lot in common. And I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I'd be cool too with going to a dome, cause you for sure gonna have
Atlanta.
Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, Minnesota.
You were saying you went to the stadium there before,
Yeah,
right?
that stadium
That
nice as
stadium
fuck.
looks nice. Vegas would be cool too, even though they suck. Well, I mean, they might turn it around now. But
I
Nah,
won't
they're gonna
survive
be
in Vegas if I was an NFL player.
You don't think so? Oh, yeah, yeah. You probably get cooked out there. Man, you'd be making a lot of money though.
Yeah, I spend a lot more.
He'd be asking to borrow money to other players.
Hell no. But yeah, on to the next topic. Would it be easier to convert to the NBA or to the NFL? I'm assuming this is like you play the other one.
Yeah, between the two, I feel like so between the two, like NFL and NBA,
Right.
what would be easier to convert to?
I think
Like,
the NBA, and I say NBA, I feel like NFL, like you gotta,
it'd be easier to convert to the NBA.
yeah.
Okay,
Because I feel like, damn, you just like the way you said it. Now I forgot. I just thought about it.
I don't know. Don't backpedal now.
All right, I'm
He
gonna
always
stick.
backpedaling. We gonna call him the backpedaler.
I'm gonna stick with the NBA then, for that matter. But I feel like the training, like obviously you don't have to train as hard. Like if you're a hooper, you're a hooper, And like NFL, like you training every day to keep your body right. Like I feel like NBA players, like you got people that like Wade that say used to eat a bag of candy like every day. Like I feel like in the NFL you can't do that. Like you're not gonna be able to bullshit.
Wade was eating candy like that.
Yeah, Wade say he used to eat a bag of candy every
Oh,
day.
DK Metcalf be eating candy every day too.
And Kobe used to drink, bro, soda and a pizza before every game. Like, so I feel like in the NFL you can't afford to do that. Like you gonna be performance gonna be ass. You're not gonna be able to be as healthy or as fast as you want to be. So I think it'd be easy to go to the NBA or convert into the NBA where you can afford to like take some days off.
What you think?
I think I'm on your side because the popular opinion is NBA players would have an easier time becoming NFL players, but I disagree. But it's not because of that. I thought that shit was ass. I think, bro. I think it's strictly because I can't see no NBA player going to the NFL, bro. As soon as, bro, you so used to getting slapped on the wrist is a foul, bro. I think when you step on a football field and you get your shit murked.
It's a man sport.
Murked. I'm talking about clothesline, bro. I don't even think you're gonna want to play the sport anymore, to be quite honest. And at the end of the day, a football player, shit, they all athletic. You know, they can all dunk the ball. If anything, it'll just be developing the skill base to, you know, shoot, dribble, woo. But half of them hooped when coming up. You know?
Yeah.
I think it's the physicality. I think it'd be too much for an NBA player. I mean, we see all these NBA players like sit out games and stuff like that, bro. And the NBA really ain't that physical compared to the NFL. The NFL is vicious, bro.
I just feel like if you look at these, I think it'd be easier to convert to the NFL from an NBA. Like let's say, all right, we're looking at these NBA players, right? These dudes are about what 6'5", 6'6". Like these are like big. Hold on, I ain't saying nothing crazy.
Yeah, they big, but what they running a 5?
I mean, we don't know. We
Come
really
on,
don't
bro.
know. We really don't know. They're
LeBron's
probably not-
considered like one of the fastest, bro. He running like a 4.6.
I think this is another thing is I think if I had to pick because and then like they're both of their crafts are like obviously they both train. I'm just saying what would I feel more comfortable feeling like I would have to try and convert? I would rather try and convert to the NFL than to the NBA. And the reason why I say that is, bro, the NFL is obviously like those players are very good, like top notch, obviously best in the world and whatnot, just as much as the NBA. But I feel like the skill gap between like NBA players and just like regular dudes is way crazier than the skill gap between like somebody that played high school football and an NFL player. Like say if you're a wide receiver in high school, right? And you was trying to play in college, you know, you couldn't get any offers from any colleges or whatnot. I think if you was a really good like receiver, I think that you could make a catch on like an NFL corner. Whereas compared to like
Nah, I think that takes a lot. Like,
what skill are you referring to specifically?
What you mean?
Like what skill?
Like skill as in I'm just talking about overall skill level as an NBA player. I'm just saying
specifically
overall.
what skill
I'm saying
is required to be an NBA player that an NFL player would struggle.
I'm just saying the overall skill gap between the play, like how good that person is just overall at the sport. Like I do think players in the NFL are very good, but I just think that the NBA skill level, like the gap is different. Like there's a different gap
between
range.
other NBA players.
Like between players people that aren't in the NBA. So that's why I'm saying like NFL players, they aren't in the NBA, so they're trying to convert over to the NBA. Whereas in like the NBA player, I feel like the skill levels or just like skills of like what NFL players have to be able to do. Like the NBA players, like they have like some general skills to them as to where they could convert those skills into an NFL player.
Like what?
Like being 6'5" and be like, I feel like I don't even want to say this because I feel like bro, I'm gonna be like,
no, just get it out.
I feel like Anthony Edwards could play a receiver in the NFL. Like I feel like bro could like make he could make a couple catches in the NFL. I think if Justin Jefferson went into the NBA game, bro, I don't see bro like trying to do anything. I can't see him doing.
But it's not
crazy.
about Justin Jefferson going into an NBA game doing anything. I think it's more or less about Anthony Edwards going into a football game. Like, bro,
The physicality, like you
Yeah,
said.
the
like,
physicality. I'm sure, I'm sure, bro. By quarter 3, maybe he probably could get knocked out.
and it's not fair because you just being like, broad with it. You talking about, oh, I'm pretty sure Anthony Edwards could catch a ball on a football field. Like, bro, that's not the only position in football. Like, that's like me saying, I'm sure Devontae Adams can smack a 3 from the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, you gotta be. It's NFL, and bro, ask Anthony Edwards to block a 300-pound lineman. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not asking Justin Jefferson to block a 300-pound lineman.
That's what I'm saying.
But he's saying like it's easier to, I guess the positions in basketball is easier to adapt to what you need to do. Like basically basketball, if you got the height, you almost can do anything. And
That's
versus Justin Jefferson, like you said, blocking a 300-pound lineman, like he's not gonna be able.
That's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, like he's not. If he had to play that position,
I
like,
just feel like
he's just incapable. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like how athletic some of these. I mean, NFL players are obviously they're athletic too, but how athletic some of these.
I'm
NBA
saying, look,
players
think about it this way, bro. It'd be much easier to ask a 4-4 receiver to just, bro, on a fast break, take
4-4
off
receiver,
like 40
speed,
yards.
like 40 yards.
Oh, 4-4.
I'm talking about like a really fast
He
receiver.
said got a midget out there.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what? So
It'd be much easier. It'd be much easier.
Shit.
Like a route runner, just bro on the fast break, just take off, bro. You not catching him. He can just lay the ball up, or just sit corner,
smoke it.
Just sit corner, bro. Get ready to shoot. You have a much easier asking an NFL player to do something on an NBA court than you would on an NFL court.
Like I said, run
You know
this
what I'm
route,
saying?
like the specific route, these plays, like it's think about it, basketball plays are a lot easier to run than NFL plays. And like you gotta worry about coverages, zones.
Oh no, that's facts for real.
So,
I do truly. I know NFL plays are way 10 million times harder than the NBA
Hell
plays.
yeah.
So I think
I
like-
agree with that. I'm just talking. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the player. I'm not talking about the game or anything like that. I'm talking about the player trying to convert. over
that's part of like
I guess, but we're just strictly speaking on like a player's like athletic ability. That's what I was taking it as.
I just
I'm
think
not
you can
taking it
ask.
as-
You can ask like an athletic NFL player to just sit corner and just cut to the basket, dunk the ball. Like, bro, half the NFL can dunk the ball. Like, I'm convinced. Bro,
Skill positions.
Miles Garrett be
Maybe,
punching,
maybe,
bro,
yeah,
and he
maybe.
like two
Like,
six.
like I'm not
maybe.
thinking of linemen, like but even then a lineman might have some hops. Like you never know.
I mean, they up there. But whereas, like I said, an NBA player, bro, even if you take Embiid, like Embiid
Bro,
not blocking nobody.
You see, like all of a sudden they'll be talking about the player like during the game, right? And then you'll see like, oh, Josh Allen was playing basketball in high school, and then they'll be showing like the tape and stuff like that. But then they be doing the same thing for the NBA players. They'll show them like playing football and shit.
Man,
Like, so it's not like
Bro, I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm the biggest LeBron, like, bro, but he would have never made the NFL, bro. I was low key watching his high school tape, bro. He's just a tall ass tight end, bro. Like that shit getting clamped up.
that's not really like a topic where I'm so like strong, where I'm like, oh, like I truly feel like this. Like I just personally feel like it'd be like I'm okay
Yeah.
with somebody saying the NFL. Like they're both very gifted
It's
athletes.
50-50.
It's like 50, yeah, like
It's almost like
would-
55-45.
Go ahead, you could take it like that. But I still believe like I would still pick the NBA. I just think personally myself like
What would you have Victor Wembanyama doing on an NFL field?
no, I wouldn't pick him.
He said that's a safety.
No,
imagine-
This
imagine-
is a real question though.
Bro, I have no idea. Not the coach. I don't want
That's what I'm saying,
said,
bro.
Oh, I let him be the kicker.
I was a
Be the
kicker.
Bro, come on, bro.
No, but
I
for
can
real.
kick better.
Okay,
than
but
bro.
what would you any of the linemen in the NFL?
Name one.
Offensive.
Name one. I gave you an example. I gave you an almost top 5 player in the league example.
I'm just saying, bro. Like I
You
just
see?
don't
You can
think
easily
that,
put them down there at center and like they can bang with the best of them, bro.
it don't matter. I'm just saying, like it really don't matter who it is.
This is what I'm saying, though. I just gave you like literally an all-star, all-NBA player. What is he gonna do on the football field, bro?
Okay, but you're picking somebody that's obviously gonna be the most odd-looking player, bro, to try and play.
All right,
on
what is
Jokic.
Damian
Yeah, I'm not
Lillard?
saying-
What is Damian Lillard gonna do on a football field?
running back. He's gonna be a little
Oh
running
my
back.
God.
He gonna be a
He said
little-
little
Bro, wait,
Saquon.
180, bro.
He gonna be little, That's fine, bro. Okay, but okay, let's pick somebody else. Like, let's pick somebody that would actually be like I believe.
But
that
you
would be a
you
good skills position.
just name a football player. Like you could throw him on a basketball court, bro. You could sit corner and just catch the ball and shoot, bro.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Do
You
think
killed
they're gonna
them.
be able to shoot?
Huh?
Do you think they're gonna be able to shoot?
You know, but
I mean,
that's still-
obviously, like they're not gonna be the greatest shooters. It's not gonna be a 38%.
I'm saying, you really think it's that
shooter.
easy to go out there and
But
just
I ain't
shoot?
gonna
Like,
lie, he'll fuck around, hit one.
get some shots
no,
up.
bro. Now you're saying it's okay. What's Steph go for tonight?
You went like
4 for 11.
4 for 11.
So Steph went 4 for 11. You think a motherfucker that plays in the NFL finna be 4
But
for
you're not
11?
asking him to be Steph.
Yeah,
he in the
Come on,
NBA.
He's in the
No,
NBA.
bro. It's not that easy, dog. The skill gap is insane, bro. Look, think about it, bro. We play at
What's
Lifetime.
Steph Curry gonna do on the football field?
I'm okay, bro. You're naming all these random players, bro. I'm just telling you right now.
I could just name any NBA player and just be like, what are they gonna do on the football field? I mean, obviously there's
Yeah, like
players
there's a good
where you're
amount of
just
players.
like-
But you don't
but
think
I
Paul
just feel
George?
like-
You don't think Paul George could do something on the football
no,
field?
fuck no.
DeMar DeRozan or something?
Fuck
You don't
no.
think
They too damn slow,
Too-
bro.
yeah.
Hey, people
Zach
forget-
LaVine?
bro.
You don't think Zach LaVine?
Zach
could-
Levine? I don't know.
He
If
might
got
can
good
jump-
hands,
yeah, he can jump
probably
over.
You
catch
don't
the
think
ball.
Zach LaVine could catch a jump ball?
Bro, the fact of the matter is, I think an NFL player has a much easier time being on an NBA court, bro. Like,
I'm just saying they would easily get torched on defensively.
because physically speaking, like they're gonna be in shape, they're gonna be quick enough, they're gonna be strong enough.
The NBA players gonna be in shape too. You don't think NBA players are in shape?
Bro, Luka's a.
Oh my
Best.
God, dog. See,
You think Luka in shape?
Jokic, like
Oh my
Joker,
God.
not like
All
I'm
right.
not worried about Joker keeping up with me or running if I'm in the NFL. Like
So
if I'm,
Joker not in shape.
You
I know he obviously he don't be looking like he in shape, but you don't think he in shape, bro?
he's not athletic. I'm not worried about him. If we gotta go up for a jump ball,
Okay, let me ask you this, bro. Right now, if you had to train for to get into one of those leagues, right?
Mhm.
Say it's on your life, right? What do you think which league would you think you'd have the best chance to get into?
NBA.
NBA.
Yeah.
get my answer.
Well,
Well,
you
with
talking
the
about
Rock-
me personally?
It don't matter either one of you.
I think
'Cause
it-
Because
I think
it's
it-
unfair to ask us because we average height.
okay, so I'm just saying within the okay. Say all right, you're y'all both 6'3".
Bro.
NBA, it could be a point guard easily.
All right. I don't believe that, but okay.
Bro, I just think on the NBA
So
court,
you're telling
bro,
me
look,
if you're
hold on.
6'3", you don't think you can make it as an NFL receiver?
Hold on, hear me out. I'm
Or-
6'3",
or a
right?
kicker.
Wait, hold on. I'm 6'3", right?
Okay.
Bro,
You're 6'3".
you call for a screen.
You're crazy.
You get a ball up. You
This
play
is
defense
wild.
like you in the NBA.
I-
Bro,
I think
look at Patrick Beverly.
I'm gonna just break it down like this.
Look at Patrick Beverly. If
I-
I'm 6'3" and I fucking shoot the basketball every single day, bro, I could be Patrick Beverly, bro. I'm finna play my ass off
It's
on
not
defense.
just shooting the basketball, bro. You know how many people are like cold at shooting and they're not in the league?
lethal shooter.
Patrick Beverly. That's just gonna be my example.
All right, bro.
All right, could
That's
you?
fine. That's
You
fine.
mentioned a kicker, bro. Kicking is extremely difficult,
I'd rather try and kick a ball.
bro.
Yeah,
You
try-
wildin'.
Then
We
spot
gotta go.
shit-
We gotta go kick football.
Then-
I guarantee
then
you can't
sit-
make
Try
a
and
20
kick a
plus
ball.
yard.
I'd rather try and go kick a football.
Then stand in the corner and shoot a three, an open
then,
three.
Then sitting over there thinking,
Then play defense and shoot threes.
You're not gonna.
We're not asking you to be the star player.
So you think how many threes do you think you're gonna hit, Shamar, in an NBA?
If
game
I'm
tonight?
wide
we see what I
open-
do at Lifetime. So I don't know.
If I'm wide open, cuz, and I'm 6'3" and I'm training to be a basketball player, bro, I'm finna shoot
Like I said, yeah, you-
30%.
You
bro.
train down 30 is crazy, but
I'm saying I'm on the low end. I'm being realistic.
yeah, I think like I'm still
I'll
sticking
make
with
3
it.
out of 10, bro. That's all I do every day, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm training for.
That's fine.
Now, ask an NBA player. Hey, you got to burn Sauce Gardner. I ain't gonna lie, go deep.
But that's why, bro. You're picking like the best. You're picking like the best players. That like
Okay,
are gonna be
block
like,
TJ Watt.
Not everybody's. But this is another. You're picking the best players, bro. Like, come on, like.
But this is what I'm saying. In the NFL, every position.
So you're telling me you'd be easier to just go tell somebody go guard KD
no, it's not.
in the NFL. Who in the NFL is guarding KD?
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of them would have a better chance than
Who?
guarding
Who in the
Justin
NFL?
Jefferson.
Name one person in the NFL guarding KD.
Joey Porter.
All right, bro. How tall is Joey Porter?
Name one person in the NFL guarding Justin Jefferson.
How tall is Joey Porter?
Like 6'3", 6'4".
I'll put Peyton Patriot on Justin Jefferson. Right? You say the house. I'll put one of them little fast.
Jetta's going to
All
get
right,
10 yards
yeah.
on his ass in the first 15 yards.
And what's gonna happen? And just guards Peyton Pritchard. He finna give him 40.
I think Jetta's could hold his own against Pritchard.
No.
Like one on one or in a game, a team setting.
This
like
is
a
another
game.
thing. This is another thing, bro.
All right, go ahead.
As an NBA player, bro, you could be off. Like if a motherfucker hand there, you could be off. As an NFL receiver, bro, come on, bro. Jetta's not dropping the ball, bro.
I just feel like we underestimate some of these NBA players' athletic ability because
I mean, I could be wrong. I'm sure people disagree.
Because
but
how watered down the NBA is, like people think that they're just all soft and shit now.
I don't think they soft, but look at the best players in the league, bro.
Yeah, I don't think the physicality. They
Wembanyama, Luka Doncic, Joker.
Bro, but I'm saying right now, you look at you go eye to eye with some of these players, like you see them on the TV, they don't look that big, bro. You walking up to PJ Washington, bro. You gonna tell me PJ Washington can't play in the league?
I'm sure they big.
You don't think PJ Washington? All right, I know. Yeah, I get it.
I'm sure they real big.
You don't think PJ Washington could play in the NFL?
You the one emphasizing how big they are.
All right, go ahead.
But I'm sure they big, bro. But that doesn't matter on a football field.
I think we could go back and forth about this all day. I mean, you brought up some valid points within, like saying like Victor Wembanyama and our other players and stuff. Like name a center or something like that. I get that, but I'm just like I'm not.
Bro, I could fucking just spin a wheel, bro, and just an NBA player and just ask what they gonna do on the football field.
I don't. They may say that they're gonna do something, and I don't believe. I feel like they might say they're gonna do that.
You don't think Tyreek can play some defense?
I'm just saying, like the gap level of these players. Like I remember watching Cam Newton. He played against DeMarcus Cousins. Like Cam Newton 6'5", right? He was playing in the charity game or something like that with DeMarcus Cousins. And bro, he was like, bro, hell no. Like this is like,
I mean, but that's DeMarcus Cousins, what, 6'10", 6?
I'm just saying like an example though.
And DeMarcus Cousins was still playing at that time. He was playing overseas. Yeah, he was.
I'm saying that he wasn't playing in the league though. Like,
yeah, but Cam, bro, he was on some. I know exactly what you're talking about. But Cam, he was just breaking everything. He wasn't even trying. Boogie over here. Trying to get a contract and shit.
Dog, I'm telling you, I guarantee you, like a lot of these NFL players, I guarantee you they think that they're nice at basketball. And they are not fucking with these NBA players, bro. That gap is insane.
We're not saying they have to be nice.
I think like a player in the NBA could make a couple catches in the NFL, do a couple things.
It would be easier to convert to the NBA.
Who gonna make a catch in the NFL? In the NBA,
I just told you. I said like Anthony Edwards or something, or
So he going against a top corner. He's catching the top the pass.
So somebody else. I mean, that's like me asking you. All right, bro, is he gonna be able to be clamped up by a top guard in the
But let's put things in perspective because bro, if you run like a 3-yard and out and you catch it, that's equivalent to making a good pass in an NBA game. You know what I'm saying?
No,
bro, we can't just.
I feel like now we're comparing apples.
We can't just act like a yard is a point. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair, bro. You can't just compare a point to a yard.
That's fine.
Like, bro, if you run 3 yards out route, you catch it, like you actually catch it, bro. That's equivalent to fucking a good dime or something. Like,
that's fine.
I don't think that's.
All right, man. Next topic, man.
Yeah, next topic.
That's fine.
All right, you're a rookie athlete and can sign with any shoe brand. Who do you pick?
Nike. Get our one out again.
Hey man, let me sign with somebody crazy. I'm trying to like sign with like Skechers.
Puma.
I'm gonna sign with like Skechers or something, bro. I want to sign with somebody where I make like I want to be able to like, oh, bro, you saw them new shoes? Where like, dog,
Devon twos.
No, but for real, the only reason why I said I would, it wouldn't be Skechers, but I would want to do something different from Nike. The reason why is like, I remember LaMelo signed with Puma. I was like, why would he do that, bro? He should have signed with something like Nike. But LaMelo shoes, bro, I feel like they're nice shoes. They're valid, and it's different. Like, you know, you got that nice deal with a different company. You're different. And think about it. When you think of Puma, who do you think of?
I guess LaMelo.
You're thinking of LaMelo. I would want somebody
you're not
to think
answering
of.
the question, though. Who are you signing with?
I just said. Okay,
Skechers?
fine. No, I'll sign with somebody that actually. I'd go with like Reebok.
Usually the second coming of Shaq's.
I'll go with Reebok. I go with somebody different. I go like, and then
Cool,
didn't John Wall sign? It was John Wall with Reebok, or who was John Wall with?
He's a Adidas.
Nah,
It's
John Wall.
looking like our commercials gonna be
I
better.
swear, I feel like John Wall was signed with something like, let's see, John Wall.
Like, bro, Nike always got the best commercials. They got the
Yeah.
best clothing items,
The best athletes.
apparel. Like, bro, if you sign with Nike, it's
Yeah, John Wall
because-
was signed with Reebok.
He was?
Yeah, I remember he had them Reeboks.
And on top of that, Nike can get any athlete. The reason some athletes don't sign with Nike is because you really not their first priority. Let's keep it a bean.
Oh, it was Adidas. Why did I think he was signed with
That's
Reebok?
what I'm saying. Like,
Bro, I swear he was signed with Reebok.
then
I'm
he said
tripping.
it was a Reebok.
Huh?
Had me thinking it was.
John Wall shoes, Reebok. It says Reebok, John Wall. Maybe he was signed with Reebok at first. It says season 2. I can't remember off the top of my head, bro. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. I would want to sign with somebody different, so I would say something like Reebok or something. Hopefully
That
they
shit
give me
easy.
some.
He said,
I'd
dare to be
mad.
different.
Hey, I'd be mad, but then I could switch it up, bro. It's gonna be a rookie deal. Think about it. Kobe. He was Kobe with
He was
Adidas,
with Adidas at first.
Yeah, and then he switched and he went to Nike. And look at Kobe's now.
Crazy Ace was crazy at one point.
So I would start off with something different, and then if I didn't work out or if it didn't work out and I didn't like it, I would switch
Damn,
it.
boy, you gonna just jump ship, huh?
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
That's crazy.
LeBron's my favorite player.
All right, next topic. What is the most dominant play you have ever seen from an NFL player? Most dominant.
I feel like the most dominant, like a lot of people would talk about. Now, what would you guys do to define dominant?
Yeah,
that's
what I'm-
that's yeah.
Me
that's why I didn't-
personally, so I thought like with this question, I feel like a lot of people would be like, the Odell catch, or
and that was going to be mine, but actually
or,
not
some people would also say
George Pickens.
no, like people would say like the Marshawn Lynch run and the what's it called
Against the Saints.
But me personally, I would just say like something that you personally watch when you're just like, dog, he just went crazy.
I guess I'm
I
going
got one,
Stephon Diggs versus when he's on the Vikings versus the Saints. That catch when he went up and caught that.
In the playoffs?
Yeah,
Game winner.
game winner.
Okay, how's that? Yeah,
I don't know. I keep thinking about the Saquon shit, bro.
when he
Hurdle.
hurdle
Yeah,
backwards.
And the
I keep
LeBrons.
thinking about that, but I'm sure there's more dominant shit.
He had the LeBrons on.
Whenever I think of this or something like that, like this is what jogs in my head. I remember when the year that the Panthers were
Super Bowl.
when Cam won the MVP. It was the game. It's crazy too. They went 15-1, and it's the game that they lost against the Falcons. I remember Cam. He was going for he was rushing the ball, and it was like 3rd and 9 or something like that, and he got stopped, bro. He probably got stopped like 5 yards away. Bro, I'll never forget, dog. Like, the whole Atlanta Falcons team was on top of him, and bro kept moving the pile. And he literally, like, kept moving, and he just, like, extended his arm over and got the first down. I remember sitting over there like, what the fuck? Like, he did not stop. I'm going to have Haley clip that for us so she can put it in there. But I'm telling you, like, I was like, bro, ain't no way he just got this. Like, to me, like, that was one of the most craziest things I ever saw. Like, this pure, like, you couldn't stop him.
I got one better, and it's with my home team.
Okay,
Card-
that's why. I wanted to be like something that it was like
the-
my own personal. We're like, dog.
D Hop in overtime.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
He went over the whole Bills
Yeah.
team and
that's that I'm him moment
with
like,
that Jordan glove. He should have
Yeah.
signed with Jordan, but
Like, yeah, what's that like I'm him moment
Yeah.
for your like that you saw where you're like, dog, he just snapped.
I don't even know, bro. I keep thinking I can only like Saquon, bro. Saquon doing that crazy ass shit. I don't think we'll ever see that again.
Yeah. Okay, how about this?
It's like, bro, you that cold to where like, I don't know.
you that confident to do that.
Yeah.
What about can y'all think of any like the single greatest performance that you've seen with that from an NBA player?
Kobe 81-point game.
LeBron's whole 2018 playoffs.
I was gonna say I'll never forget that game 1 against the Warriors in the NBA Finals. They lost, but bro, Bron was unstoppable.
That is the best player we will ever see
That was
in the history of basketball.
I think
2018 Bron.
2018 Bron is undefeated. I've never seen anybody
That
play
shit was crazy.
as good as 2018
He had a
Bron.
chip on his shoulder. Like
He was really just 40-50, 40-50, 40-50, 40-50, bro. The whole playoff.
I truly thought that they were gonna win after that. game one, even though they lost, in my mind, I'm like,
Was
they
that
about
the
to win
J.R.
this
Smith
series.
shit?
Yeah, that was the J.R.
Bruh.
Smith. Yeah, that I truly thought that they were gonna win. Bro.
People don't
Like, I was like,
understand how much momentum they would have got, bro. Winning in Golden State too. Like that was
and
game
you know,
one.
remember he said that he was so mad after Jr. did all that. He punched the wall and he
Yeah.
fucking fucked up his hand. Yeah, that was messed up, man. I really thought that they were gonna actually pull that off. That was crazy.
Bro, can we talk about that just for a second though, bro? Like J.R. Smith. You really lame as a bitch, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I hate you, bro.
Man, chill, bro. Hey, no, Jr.
Dog,
man,
they
you
could
might-
have beat Golden State with KD and been 1-0, like 1-0 on Golden State, bro. Think about that.
I mean,
Game 2 was close too, I think.
Yeah, it was like a 4-point game or something like that. It wasn't a blowout.
I remember game 3 was close.
Was it
back
game
in
2 or
Cleveland.
3?
I can't remember.
No,
know-
I think they
thought-
got blown out in Cleveland, no?
I can't remember off the top
And then
of my
Cleveland
head. I
won
could've
game
swore.
4. And then they got gentlemen swept, I think.
No,
Unless
they got
swept.
swept.
They
They
got
got
swept?
gentlemen swept with Kyrie the year before, but oh wait, the year. Hold on.
No, they
Yeah,
won a
'cause-
game, bro. Because I remember we were talking about it and we were like, bro, what if they would have won that game 1? Like they would have been up.
I'm almost positive they won a game when Kyrie was
I'm
there.
looking it up.
Yeah, they won a game when Kyrie was there, and then they lost. They got swept in 2018 though. They got swept.
They got
2018.
swept?
Yeah, I'm almost positive. I'd be willing to bet on it, but
I thought they won one.
I know they won a game when Kyrie
No,
was there.
I feel like they won one too because I feel like we had been clowning like getting swept.
No shit, they get
But
swept.
they
they got swept. Yeah.
Damn.
But like Brian was, even after he injured his hand, he was still going crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got swept. But
bro.
I wish, in my head, like if there's any like, well, actually, no, I used to think like if there's any like series that Brian like I wish he had like back like he could have won. I probably would have said a Dallas series because
Yeah.
that one really hurt. Like that, one
That
really
was like
hurt
a
him.
scar,
Yeah, people,
like-
I mean, he learned from it though, and it turned him to who he is today.
Bro, but that
Do,
shit's
do you-
sad.
do you think that made him better? Like,
What did he average? I think he averaged like 22 that series.
The
And
Dallas
they
series?
talking about he ass.
I remember watching that series.
think he
was
averaged
still in, I was still
22.
in high school. I was a junior in high school in that series, and I remember I've never seen him play that bad. Like he was like scared to have the ball. Like he wasn't LeBron at all in that series.
I mean, but then that was that first year in Miami though, right?
Yeah, that was the first year in Miami.
And
Yeah.
I think he was still trying to defer to Wade, like, because
I don't know what they were doing, but he ended up, he capitalized off it, and he won the next year. They bust OKC ass, and then
Yeah.
then they went back to back. Actually, they beat San Antonio too
Trying to see how much he averaged.
against Dallas.
Yeah. I could have sworn it was. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. What was he talking about?
I remember I just added the one in there because we were talking about the most dominant NFL player, and I just was the most dominant NBA performance that you ever seen.
Let me see. Versus Mavs in the finals. Oh damn. He averaged 17.8.
Yeah, that's terrible for Bron.
Yeah.
he shouldn't
I
be
didn't even-
averaging
I ain't know
yeah,
that.
I knew it was bad. He was not. He did not look like
I
himself.
mean, 17.8, 7 and 7.
I think D Wade averaged more than him. Like,
because
D
he
Wade
was like say,
the-
I know
yeah,
he was
wasn't-
deferring to D Wade. I didn't know he scored that
Yeah,
low.
he
though.
wasn't doing that. But no, that wasn't. Never mind. I'm tripping. I was thinking of that. Then the next year he had that historic game against Boston when he came back in the series. So I mean, he actually has a lot of historic performances.
Yeah,
if you think about it,
100%.
Y'all ready to move on to the
Yeah.
next topic?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
All right. Which do you think is harder, rushing for 10 yards in an NFL game, or scoring 10 points in an NBA game?
100%.
All right, let's.
All right, I'm gonna let you go first. I'm gonna let you.
I thought this question, and we talked about it a little bit earlier, but I thought this question was a little unfair because I think the 10 yards isn't equivalent. I mean, bro, you dropped 10 points in a final
yeah,
game.
you
Like,
can
that's,
hit 5 shots.
Yeah.
You
I
went
was
for
gonna-
100. You
yeah.
went for 100
All
yards
right,
or like 70 yards.
I was gonna say we should almost change it to like
I think
like 5 points.
I
Like,
think-
5 points.
I think it should be Is it easier to score 10 points in the NBA or get 3 first downs as a running back? Or you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I like that. That's fair.
3 first down. Okay. So my thought on this was
Okay, yeah,
it's
let me hear it,
us
yeah.
currently, like not like an NFL player, like us, like who
Us as individuals?
yeah, like
Mhm.
what you think would be easier, like one of us running
Okay.
10 yards in an NFL game or one of us scoring.
So think about this. This is, kind of back on the topic. Imagine you're an NFL running back, right?
Mm.
Have you seen some of the holes that these linemen make? Like Eagles or like the Cowboys? Like, bro, sometimes it's like you can just run right through it. And I'm like, you can easily gain 10 yards.
Sometimes it be looking wide open, boy, and somebody
And
come
it-
out,
Yeah,
come out of nowhere.
yeah. And you're
And
right.
if we talking about individuals, you gonna be able to take that hit.
Okay, fine. So do you want to keep it at 10 yards then? You think
I
it'd
know.
be easier
I
to
think
score 10 points?
as us, yeah, like 3 first downs is wild. Like
So you think it'd be easier to run 10 yards?
No, I didn't say-
I'm saying you think it'd be easier to score 10 points than to run 10 yards.
yes,
Bro, you tripping, bro.
Hell nah,
so,
bro.
think about this, bro.
No, hell nah.
You tripping, bro.
No.
Scoring 10 points. So this is my viewpoint
I'm
on this.
getting that 10 yards, bro.
We talking about individuals still, right?
Yeah, I feel like, bro. I feel
Not
like
scoring 10.
running 10 yards in the NFL is crazy. Like at what we are currently constructed as. Like for one, we're not training, fucking squatting 600 pounds, none of that shit. Like to run against these defensive tackles, nah.
But y'all gonna stop disrespecting these NBA players, bro.
bro.
I think, bro, I can easily get lucky in an NFL game and shoot in the NBA game and shoot a corner three or something, or get a lucky
Corner
layup
three.
or a lucky
You think you're
layup.
gonna get 3 corner threes and a lucky layup?
Oh, that's 11 then.
Okay, sorry. You're gonna get fouled and shoot 1 free throw.
Yeah, we go to
That's
the
why I said 3 corners,
you're
3
not
and a
gonna smack
layup.
3 threes, bro.
You're not
But
gonna
wide open, you don't think? Like
No.
if I'm getting a decent amount of shot attempts,
I'm
like
telling you
I-
right now,
why
even
do you
if
think you're gonna
you
be
get
wide
lucky-
open, bro? Why do you think you're gonna be? You just
but
think
they
they're
gonna
gonna let
say
you shoot?
yeah, he with us.
No,
I was gonna say, bro.
They gonna say-
Even if you hit some lucky ass shit, bro. Think about it though. Like an NBA player gonna look at you like, bro, you never just hit a 3 in my face.
And they put a D up.
Bro, it's over. Those were the only 3 plays or 3 points you scored.
So you
bro.
think you literally like go to, like, for one, you got to get in the NFL game to even get the opportunity to run the ball. Like, think about this.
Well, you're saying this as you're a starter,
Yeah.
right? You're a starter.
you the starting running back.
Oh,
So
you the
you a starter running back. You starting in the NBA game. I just still think it's easier. Say you get 30 minutes in the NBA game, 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes in the NBA game, and you're a
Yeah.
full-time starter in NFL. You get 20 to 22 carries. Bro, I'm definitely taking my chances getting 10 yards in
I'm
those 22 carries.
Tush pushing 10 times.
You touch
Yeah,
him 10 asses 10 times.
Tush.
I just think that, like, some of those design runs or whatnot, like,
I mean, you just
it's-
gotta hope that that hole get open for you, and like you can find. For one, you gotta find that hole. Like this sounds freaky as hell.
All right, no, but think about it like this: in the NFL, there's so many players on the field, right?
Yeah,
And so you need a lot of stuff to happen for it all to work
Yeah.
out, right? So a lot of players, you have so many opportunities for people to miss stuff, and so many opportunities for people to. It's 5-on-5 in the NBA, bro. There's one person that's solely supposed to be thinking about you, and it ain't gonna be that easy to score 10 points.
I still think we should switch this, bro.
so what?
3 first.
we already deep into this
I
conversation
think
now.
this is
It's
a
not-
no.
3 first downs is crazy. I
10
don't know.
points is crazy. Bro.
10 points is crazy, dog.
I don't think I could score 10 points in the WNBA game.
Oh.
That's just me being honest, though.
And remember, I said I
Yeah.
said 2 to 4. I said like 2 to 4,
I don't
I
even
don't
think
know.
I could score 10 points in a high school.
or I said 2 to 6
in a high school-
think.
I feel like,
basketball
man, running that ball on that football field, and you going against 5'7". Well, I mean, he the tallest one, respectfully,
Oh,
but like,
you don't think you scored 10 points in a high school basketball game, but you
Nah. I'm not talking about
Nah,
no weak ass
nah.
like
I don't
high
know,
school, but
nah.
I'm talking about like real organized, like nice
Yeah,
high
like
schoolers.
D1,
bro. I'm not,
like D1, yeah.
I'm not scoring 10 points, bro.
I don't know, man. I think 10 points, I can get lucky, man.
I put it this way.
Bro,
I'll play like
remember when I-
100 high school games
Hey,
and score 10 points like maybe 5 times.
remember when I was playing at Lifetime that one day,
Mm-hmm.
and then they was all playing up there, and we was talking about who's the nicest and everything. If Shamar was playing in there, you think he could score 10 points if the game was like 50?
Nah, bro.
Bro,
But they hoop, bro. They hoop.
They hoop.
Like,
And
they
this is
real
like,
life, like I work out, so I'm up there all the time. And these dudes, like, I give it to them, bro. Like, ball is life, whatever it is. But like, y'all nice, y'all can hoop. I'm
bro, I barely be hanging with them.
I'm
Like,
a
I'm
straight
just
shooter. I
there.
consider myself a straight shooter too. Like,
I'm just there, really, to be
I-
honest.
man,
I'm just, you know,
I feel like
3 and D.
I feel like I can
I ain't
get
gonna
10
lie, they be
points,
having
bro.
a female guard Vaughn and shit, bro. That's how bad it is.
Wait, what? Oh, she sure was guarding me. I ain't even gonna lie.
She was clampy.
I wasn't doing nothing, bro.
That's the point.
I wasn't even trying to do nothing.
You proving your own point, bro. You supposed to be a
That's
great.
not act like I'm just saying, like I wasn't even trying to do nothing. No, against the female, I wasn't trying to do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
When we was playing against other people, though, you know, I was trying to get a little
Nah,
bucket or two.
Man, I'm standing on it, man. 10 points.
Bro, you tripping,
Go ahead,
bro.
man.
I ain't
That's
gonna
fine.
lie.
You guys, yeah, you guys.
This the TikTok. I don't know if it'll end up being one, but boy, please hop on his ass.
No,
Oh
you
my
ain't,
lord.
you ain't scoring 10 points, bro. Ain't no way.
I should have lowered it to 2 points then.
If you had said like,
I had 5 at first, but I changed it.
if you had said 5, I'd have been more. I've been like,
Nah, 2 points is probably equivalent. Like you can get
Yeah.
some like a lucky layup or a
Yeah.
lucky opening.
I would have been maybe
Fast
4
break would
or
be-
3. I guess this 1 3-pointer.
Yeah. All right, next topic, y'all. How do you feel about the NFL banning multiple celebrations, including recently the nose wipe that CD Lamb does? I'll let y'all go, man.
It's stupid. I mean, why
Stupid.
they always just be doing stuff just to ruin, like, what's the point? Like, why should you not be able to celebrate? It's part of the game. Like, you just made a cold catch or you just did something. You're trying to hype up your team and you got to get up and hand the ref the ball and walk away. Like, they just, that's what they basically doing. Like, everything got to be some type of, they feel like, oh, this is some type of gesture to, like think about how soft we become. As
Why did they have
people.
a problem with that one specifically? Is it
They
because he
said
like
the slime.
uh,
Yeah.
I just feel like they just like how soft we become. Like just overall, just everything is always so watered down. They just gotta make sure we're not hurting nobody's feelings or doing nothing to make people feel like if we're being like aggressive in any way. Or it's just everything like chill out.
Yeah.
Like, just let us live. Like
I agree.
let them play.
Show
let them-
emotion, passion.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm over here geeked about a catch I just made. Now all of a sudden I cost my team a 15-yard penalty because I'm happy I just
'Cause
trained my whole, I'm training my whole life to be able to do this, and then now I'm mad because I just
Nah,
could have
yeah.
ruined this game, or I could have cost my team the game
Because my nose was running. Like, that's great.
my nose is
no,
running.
and I agree, and I think like the word is like the league catering to like hella people, bro. Like even if it's as simple like, oh, there's kids around, like then don't bring your kids, bro. Like,
Yeah.
this is the NFL. It's a grown man sport. Like it's like, bro, I don't know, man. Like the NFL is not for kids, bro. Like just let it be as simple as that. If that's what it has to be, or if people
Yeah.
are offended by a certain, like I don't know, bro.
It's like that everywhere now.
Stop
though.
being soft, man.
Yeah.
What you think?
That's the same thing
Yeah.
you said. Like, I feel like, man, like, let them play. Like, they showing emotion. That's like a raw game. Like, it's not something, like you said, get up and hand the ref the ball. Or, like, like, I just did a cold play. Like, I'm helping my team
Yeah,
win.
like,
But it shouldn't be
bro.
me hurting my team now because
Yeah.
I'm showing passion for something I did. Like,
Think about like you just head tap somebody, bro, in that important ass
Yeah.
moment. Like you supposed to just not get geeked or
Right.
like
You're standing over them like, yeah, little ass, like you, like you geeked. Then you sitting over there all of a
The
sudden,
ref.
yellow, yeah, blowing like, bro.
I feel like it should be, long as you being, like, respectful about it. Like, you
as long as you
celebrate.
don't put your hands on nobody.
Yeah,
as
like,
long
I feel
as
like-
you don't-
Yeah.
And you doing it in a timely manner. Like, you're not sitting there dancing in the middle of the field.
Hold
Shit.
on, wait. I want to. This is a bit of a different league though. It's NBA, but I will say something, bro. Something is wrong with John Moran, bro.
Nah.
'Cause, dog, I don't know how
He did
you
it.
gotta-
He did it again today.
I don't know how many times you have to literally be told like you got so much shit going against you, and you keep doing some dumb ass. Like I don't get that, bro. Like what is up with you? Continue to make gun gestures.
He did it again today against Miami. Like, after that game winner.
He ugly, dog. I swear.
Like, that's
But at the same time, it's like, bro, other players do it. But it's just because it's a Ja Morant. Like, it's a problem because he done, he done had a gun.
But he
on
think
live.
like, obviously that could be avoided. Like, you,
I just feel like when you had been caught up in the situation that he did, like I feel like is he learning from his mistakes then?
No.
Cause like, come on now, you a grown man. Like, I don't feel like you should like. You know how we were saying like you get geeked and excited and stuff. But I feel like a situation like that, you should really be able to learn
Yeah,
from.
like
Like,
you
all
done
right,
got in trouble for it in the
yeah,
past.
yeah.
That's a force, bro. Yeah, he doing too much. Ja, sit your ass down somewhere, boy. It's like it's not that serious, bro.
You better chill out, man. You know, you keep that blinky on.
Oh shit, my bad.
Shoot.
No, but the thing is, bro, it's like I ain't gonna lie, and I saw it on Gil's Arena too. They was talking about it's like he doing this. It's like what are the refs? What are they saying? Like,
Yeah,
do they know what type of gun he has?
Like he had a rifle.
Like, is he referring that he has a shotgun?
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, it is like stupid, bro, because it's like it's a celebration at the end of the day, and I feel like you should be able to celebrate. But I don't know.
yeah.
man.
Obviously, not no like. I remember when I was a kid, Randy Moss, he got flagged for like mooning the Packer fans. I remember that. Do you remember that? And he like that one was kind of like, yeah, like that's out of order. Like you probably should get a flag
Yeah.
for doing something like that. But
I
just
think there's a
like,
difference too between like doing like
Yeah.
and like on some,
yeah.
you know, like there's a difference, bro.
Yeah.
And one's playful, like you having fun, and one's on some weird shit, like
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just it comes down to everybody. You know, there's some not even just the NFL or NBA. Think about how much they remember like WWE back in the day.
Yeah.
Like and look at it
They had some
now.
wild
It's
scenes.
like I be thinking like looking at old episodes and like man, like I would rewatch this like thinking how funny and how like cracking it. Now it's just kind of
DX,
like
how DX
yeah,
was.
like you can't say nothing. Like they don't be doing nothing on there now. Like you can't.
They
Like,
used to be
they
wild.
barely be cussing anything on there. Like you cannot do.
They usually
anything.
couldn't show blood. Like they just got back into like showing blood.
Oh, for real? I
Yeah.
thought they always do. So.
No,
Oh,
they
weird.
stopped it. Yeah,
That's so weak.
who was y'all favorite wrestler growing up? I know y'all. watched
Undertaker.
Shawn
it.
Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, the Undertaker.
Hell yeah, Undertaker.
He was
bro.
at Stone Cold.
Nah, my favorite. Well, when I first started watching wrestling when I was younger, my favorite wrestler was The Rock. And then, like, obviously, you know, like The Rock ended up, you know, doing the movies and stuff like that. So then
John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena was my favorite wrestler.
He used to be in the mirror with the jorts.
I ain't gonna lie, the Undertaker as a kid used to like real life scare me, bro.
Yeah, I had nightmares about the Undertaker.
Now it's like, now that I think back on it, it was like the most like impactful. I feel like I don't know, it was dope to see his little ugly ass just.
Used to always try to do that in the mirror. Roll your eyes back.
Did y'all ever go to any of the events?
I've never been to one.
I think I did go to one, bro.
Bro, I got a story time. Hey, one time I went to one of those events. I'm geeked, right? I'm so happy. I'm excited. It was a WWE Raw. My mom had took me, and then I remember she was like after the event, she's like, "Oh, like you can pick out something. Like you can go get something." I'm happy as hell. I'm getting ready. I'm walking up there, and then I'm like, "Oh, there's this Rock picture up there." I'm like, "Oh, I want that picture. I want that picture. It's signed and everything." I was like, "Okay." Bro, we walk up there. I'm like, "Oh, can I get the Rock picture?" Bro, the lady's like, "Yeah." Bro, she turns around and another worker grabs that picture and gives it to some old ass lady in a wheelchair. I'm looking at that bitch like,
Damn.
bro, my heart was crushed, bro. I literally was crying all the way home. I didn't want to do. I'm about to be 30 years old, bro, and I'm still thinking about that. Like, I'd be like, that punk ass. Like, she knew I wanted that picture, bro. Dog, I was sick.
That was like
man.
the last one left or something?
That was the last one, bro. I remember I was crying.
Did you end up getting something?
Nah, I didn't even want nothing no more. I did not want nothing. I left.
He said, "I want to go home, Mom."
I literally was like, I'm trying to leave. I'm done. I'm
He one of them kids. No.
I
don't want it.
I was mad, bro. I was super mad. I was heated.
All right, man. Next topic. Oh, shit. Let's do this one first. 2001 Shaq versus 2025 Joker.
I'm taking.
Who outperforming? Who winning? Who gonna come out on top? Like, damn, he was the better man.
You want me to go first?
It's a good one. This is
Go
my
ahead.
question. So y'all,
Is
go
this
ahead.
this is a Hugo hot take, ain't it?
Yeah.
No, this ain't the hot take.
Oh, all right. Honestly, I would probably take. See, this is the problem that I have.
Not say it with your chest.
Nah,
Y'all
These
all
players-
heard what Shaq said about this.
I
right?
heard what Shaq said. Shaq said that it's barbecue chicken. he
It's
said,
Slovenian
but,
chicken.
but Shaq be swearing it don't matter who like it is. Shaq be swearing he bust anybody ass. But I do think Shaq could contain Joker. I'd be okay with Shaq. with
I'm gonna
Joker.
say this: threes are more than twos,
I know.
and I'm gonna drag Shaq big ass out the paint if I'm Joker. You got to guard me out there.
I'm taking Shaq.
Taking Shaq.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give my reason why.
Go
I
ahead,
said
go
threes
ahead.
is more than twos, but I think obviously, like I said, Shaq is not gonna be able to keep. Like Joker is not the most athletic person. He's not the fastest on the court, but he can do a lot. He's a shooter. He can create shots. Like think about you got to worry about him passing the ball. Like and if it's just strictly 1-on-1, 1st to 10 in the paint, Shaq all day. But like I said, Joker can shoot and Shaq can't. I'll just hack Shaq the whole time if I was Joker.
I still feel even if you hacking Shaq, I still think he powering through that.
Nah.
I just think Joker too weak for Shaq.
Yeah.
I think Shaq would just dominate him as easily. Just dominate him.
I mean, back in the day, yeah. Like today's
Even
game,
now, still he would dominate him.
nah.
Yeah, he would, bro. He would
I
dominate him.
think with Joker, you don't really got to double team him. It's not like a must. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
With
I don't
Shaq,
think-
it was like a must.
Yeah, look at
you don't
they
have a
put Dwight Howard. They
choice.
put Dwight Howard on Joker, and he was clamping him up over there in the when the Lakers played them in the playoffs. Yeah, I'd be okay with Shaq. I mean, I'd be okay with Shaq. I mean, I even said it when I said the generations. I was like, I'm okay with Shaq holding with Joker. I was like, I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna stick with Shaq.
Yeah. I think 01 Shaq, bro. Think about it. We saying 01 Shaq, bro. I don't think Joker want them problems, bro.
You think 2025 Joker is the best Joker?
I mean, and then that's another thing. Is Joker a shooter? I was gonna let that
Man, He
slide.
be smacking.
He be smacking shit,
He
bro.
do be smacking. I be like,
Is he a shooter though?
what's his 3-point percentage? I don't know.
Bro, it can't be higher than 36.
Damn, that's highest for most players alone.
Bro, that's a league average, bro. What do you mean?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I can't see him
It's gonna be
shooting
like
over.
that. It's gonna be 37.
I don't consider him a shooter.
Ain't no
He
way,
do be
he's 40.
smacking when he need to, but
He be smacking some crazy shit too. Like, oh, my fault.
yeah, I don't think so, bro. I ain't worried about him, bro. I mean, what I will give Joker is I think he is a lot better of a playmaker.
Oh yeah, like
So,
he
like-
throwing down. This passing is way a million times better than Shaq.
Yeah, but I think just I don't know.
And basketball IQ is probably better than Shaq also.
Yeah,
I'll take basketball IQ with Joker also. But those are the only two that I'm in shooting. But Shaq obviously couldn't shoot.
man, find the stat
Yeah,
real
find
quick,
it,
man.
Man,
Damn.
like, you know I couldn't spell his name.
But yeah, I just think
Put Joker.
Shaq too strong, too dominant. You're gonna have to double him, and then I think Shaq can hold his own on
Like,
defense.
y'all ready for his 3-point
What is
percentage?
it?
For this year, 41%, 41.6%.
His 3-point percentage is 41.6. Well, I did not see that coming. I wasn't expecting.
What's
that.
his career 3-point percentage? Because I mean, LeBron.
I would not
LeBron
have guessed
shot
that it was.
40%
I would
one
not
year,
have
too.
guessed it was over 40. I ain't even gonna lie.
I mean, he has been hitting this year, but you got to look at the career because, like I said, Bron had.
Damn,
I think
that's
what was
crazy.
it last year at 39? I think. At
I mean, he's been in the 40s every year since the beginning of 2021.
Wow, that's crazy. I'll still take Shaq.
yeah, I'm
his-
still taking Shaq.
His worst 3-point percentage was 30%
Slovenian,
in-
Slovenian chicken.
nah, it ain't.
I don't
It's
even,
not
he
gonna be
even
sweet.
from Slovenia, right? Why he say that? I thought he was Serbian.
I think he
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what they are. Is Lucas Slovenian? Is that what Lucas?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's Slovenia. All right,
All right, go ahead.
Was that it for that topic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is, yeah.
All right, man. Hugo's hot take.
This is my favorite part of the show.
Me too.
Let's do it.
Aaron Rodgers, the best quarterback of all time.
Ooh.
Get him out of here.
Somebody. Well, what's that? You need to leave. Oh, bro, no, man. We know Tom Brady's the GOAT. Give it up. I
How
know.
many times?
I know
how many
A-Rod.
times-
I
how
know
many times did
A-Rod
Brady-
is gonna be on the Steelers. So I know.
How many times did Brady?
Feeling good.
How many times did Brady have a top 10 defense in his career?
You know it's crazy. That's fine, but
Oh, so
we can
okay.
actually.
That don't matter, right?
No. You know it's
How
crazy.
many times did Rodgers have a top 10 defense in his career?
Oh man, you know what's crazy? Oh, I wish I had that stat on me right now. I was watching a TikTok video and he
He's
was
had it 3 times.
all right. Anyways, I was watching a TikTok video.
Brady has had a top 10 defense every year in his career except 3 times.
And the dude was articulating how Drew Brees was better than Aaron Rodgers. And he was pulling up the defenses that Brees had compared to Rodgers and the stats. And he was making a very good argument where I was like, wow, this is crazy.
What's your reason why Aaron Rodgers is best quarterback of all
His
time?
stats.
We can get into it.
He wants to pick his stats.
You know who the only quarterback in playoff history to get 50 balled is?
The only quarterback in playoff history to get 50 ball? Aaron Rodgers.
Has Tom Brady ever got 50 balled in the postseason?
I don't think so.
Okay. Who's a better thrower of the football, fellas?
Patrick Mahomes.
I will get after Aaron Rodgers.
I think
Who is-
Tom Brady's probably even said Aaron Rodgers, I think, to be honest.
Who is the most efficient passer of the football? 4-1 touchdown to interception ratio.
I mean, if you're giving that stat, we'll have to pick Aaron Rodgers.
Hold on. Okay. I'm giving you. I understand what you're doing right here, but let me just say this. And I get like how you get upset with me because I say LeBron is the GOAT over Jordan, but this is my reasoning why I believe that Brady's better than Aaron Rodgers. Me watching those like games, like because I've watched Brady, you know what I'm saying, and I've seen Brady win all his Super Bowls and whatnot.
Seen his defense win Super Bowls.
Anyways, I remember watching the Atlanta Falcons versus what's it called?
28-3.
Yeah, and I remember sitting over here like, bro, this game over.
He's sitting on the sideline.
And I'm like, for them to come back, yeah, that's not just defense. And bro was just like a magician.
What was the score? 28-3?
Yeah.
What was the end score?
I can't remember. I don't remember the end score of that game.
Yeah, no,
But I'm just saying, I know the defense gave up 28 points in the beginning. I mean, and bro came back from that. I'm just saying, like when I watched that game and I saw him come back and he was just like doing what he always does, like clutch and everything. Like to me, I was like, yeah, he's the GOAT. Like I'm okay. I don't want anybody ever to tell me he's not the GOAT. Then he leaves New England and goes wins the Super Bowl the first year with a new team. It's like
another top 10 defense.
I'm just saying, like, dog, he
Bro,
is him.
In the NFL, you need a top 10 defense to win the Super Bowl.
Why is it so many years like we always made excuses for Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers, bro.
He's only been to one Super Bowl.
Okay, in the playoffs, I'm gonna get into it. In the playoffs, he done got 50 balled in the playoffs, and he put up 44 or like high 40s. He's gotten 40-pieced another 2 times, so a total of 3 times in the playoffs. He's gotten either 40-pieced or 50-pieced. Bro, what can you do at that point?
Okay,
bro?
how about this?
What
about in the most recent playoff appearance that he had when he was with the Packers and then they lost to the 49ers? What was his excuse then?
What year was that?
20 when they
How many points the Niners have put up?
Not a lot. It was a very low scoring game and Rodgers barely put anything up.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
He had Devontae Adams still. It was when he had Adams. And they didn't do anything. And that was the year that they had, a top 10 defense, I think. And he didn't do anything.
Rodgers versus
49ers. I don't know how many times he lost to them.
It's a lot. That's
Can't beat them. Yeah.
Can't beat the Cardinals in the playoffs either.
Tom Brady only had one kryptonite. Eli Manning.
And Nick Foles.
Subpar quarterbacks.
Who's the best player in y'all opinion if it's not Aaron Rodgers?
I said Brady.
I would go with Brady.
I said Brady.
Why? Okay, how's Brady better than Rodgers? Please.
The way he managed the game, the way he is clutch. You can't say he's not clutch. Like I said, I mean, we looking at team.
I just told you why mine.
You looking at team stats or team effort. Like obviously he's only playing offense. So Brady only can do what he can do on offense. Like granted, his defense is better than Aaron Rodgers, but that's nothing to do with Tom Brady quarterback play. I think if you compare them, I will pick Tom Brady.
You're picking Tom Brady because he's what?
what he does with the ball, how he managed the game, how
He doesn't throw the ball better. He's not more efficient. He doesn't have a bigger arm.
Sorry.
He's not more mobile.
Real quick, that Packer versus 49ers game I was talking about, the end game, the 49ers won 13-10.
Yeah.
So
And what happened?
what do you mean what happened?
I'm pretty sure a kicker like smoked some shit, right?
The defense gave up 13 points.
Okay, but I'm saying who's that game
So
on?
Oh my God, now it's the kicker.
Bro, did that kicker not
Oh
smoke?
my God.
I'm pretty sure it was that game. Was that not on the kicker?
I know, no, it was a block punt return.
And then
got
against
a
Seattle,
block punt.
he should have been to another Super Bowl. We forget about that.
He had 225 passes.
Should he have been to another Super Bowl?
He lost to Jim. I mean, that one is fair. I mean, that one, yeah, it ends up being special teams issue. He must
So
have had some
I
special
think
teams issues,
my thing
but
is, I think it's unfair to
he lost to
hold-
Brady.
I think it's unfair to bring rings into this conversation. I think
I don't
Aaron
think
Rodgers.
I don't
is
think
the
nobody
better.
said anything about a ring.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I didn't
how
bring
is
up-
Tom Brady better than him?
I didn't
bro?
bring up rings at all.
Okay, how is Tom Brady better than Aaron
I'm
Rodgers?
just saying
then?
I didn't bring up the rings. I just said personally, I would be more comfortable knowing that I'm going into a game with Tom Brady leading because I feel like he is gonna be. If I know I need that drive, I'm gonna end up getting that drive from Brady. Like
Bro, Aaron Rodgers was putting up 40 pieces against his 50 pieces. Like, bro, it wasn't his fault. He was doing his part. Tom Brady's the one that fucking was winning playoff games with zero
Man, he got put up
touchdowns.
37 points on this one.
0 touchdowns, bro.
What happened the year when Rodgers when they went what was it 2000 after they won the Super Bowl? 2000
When they went 15-1 or whatever they did.
And
they
lost to the
lost
Chiefs.
37-20.
To the
They
Chiefs,
lost
right?
to the Giants.
Oh,
37.
37-20.
37. Like, bro, how many times has Tom Brady even how many times has he even had to deal with being like
Look.
having 37 against you?
This is what my issue is. You had brought up the defense, right? You brought up the defensive issues. Then I gave you a time when, actually his most recent time in the playoffs, where he had a top 10 defense. And then
His
you
kicker
said,
sold him, bro.
and then now it's the kicker. So
His
that's why
kicker sold him.
that's what I'm saying. Like now it's like, well, I just gave you time he had a top 10 defense, and now it's his kicker's fault. So like what?
But we just established he's had a top 10 defense
So
three
Brady-
times in his career.
So Brady
bro.
never had a time where the kicker sold on him was a problem.
I know Tom
I mean, yeah,
Brady.
Ben and
I know
Jerry.
Tom Brady
Man,
beat the.
yeah, voluntary. So he,
I
What
was hoping he would've
what was
said
the score? What was the score? Patriots Rams a couple Super Bowls ago, like
The
5.
super low scoring one.
Oh yeah, that one. Guess what? Rodgers loses that shit because his defense not gonna allow that little points. Like his defense gonna get 50 Ps.
Well, he should have left Green Bay a long time ago then.
Okay, so you guys aren't like not bringing any arguments.
Look, this is what I'm gonna say. My problem with Rodgers is that I feel like he should have at least had more than one appearance in the Super Bowl. Like, bro, didn't even he's only been to one.
how many NFC championship games he been to?
He's been to.
So you gonna put that Seattle game on him, bro?
What you want me to say? The NFL is a team sport. It's
Exactly, it's a team sport, bro.
Yeah.
But everybody likes to give Brady for a
just saying,
team accomplishment.
You want me to hold Brady accountable? Just
How
'cause
many
he's had a good
MVPs does Aaron
defense?
Rodgers have?
It's not my fault that Brady was taking cuts to make sure that.
How many MVPs Tom
the
Brady
team-
got?
Make sure. I know he ain't got. Does he got 4?
How many Tom Brady got?
I know Rodgers got 4.
Yeah, Rodgers got
How
4.
many
got
Tom
4.
Brady got?
I'm not a Brady fan. I don't know off the top of my head, bro. I don't know.
Okay, I mean you the one that's
How does
saying
he
this. Tom Brady is better than Aaron Rodgers,
He is better than Aaron Rodgers.
bro. You haven't named one thing he does better than Aaron Rodgers.
When?
Oh my god, bro. So the quarterback is 1v50, huh?
When? Is it working? I don't know if you can hear me.
Aaron Rodgers the best quarterback of all time, man. That's all I gotta say. 4-1 touchdown interception ratio, 4 MVPs. His defense constantly sold him in the playoffs over and over again.
No matter. Patrick Mahomes gonna end up being the guy.
And it is what it is. Aaron Rodgers, clutch, Hail Mary King. He could put the ball anywhere on that field. Shit.
Mahomes already has more Super Bowl appearances and wins than him, bro.
Okay, what you
without
keep bringing
top
us,
10 defenses.
bro. He didn't have a top 10 top 10 defense
I'm saying
last
he's
year?
been there without a top 10 defense though. He's been there without a top 10 defense.
What year?
Well,
Mahomes has had a
not every
shitty
year.
defense.
Yeah.
Bro, I gotta look this up, bro.
Look
That
up the
sound
look
like
up the
yap.
look up the first year that they won. Look up the first year that they won. Or look up the year that they lost to Tampa. At least that at least they made the Super Bowl, bro.
That don't seem real, bro. This man had like a top 5 defense last year.
No, I didn't say last year.
And the year
I know,
before.
I know that their defenses were good. I said the first couple times when you made the Super Bowl. I know their defenses were good recently.
Okay, so you at the end of the day, your argument is Aaron Rodgers hasn't had Super Bowl.
I just don't like
appearances.
how he doesn't even have a Super Bowl appearance.
You
bro.
can be the
bothers
best
me.
quarterback ever and not be to the Super Bowl. Like
Kyler Murray.
What is it?
He's the best quarterback ever without going to the Super Bowl.
it just gives me the opponents. for a
We'll look into it later. We'll come back to it.
All right. What we got next?
Man, clearly they don't got nothing to say, but Tom Brady is a winner. He can throw 1 pick and 0 touchdowns and win a playoff game. Aaron Rodgers, let's be honest, guys. Like Aaron Rodgers throws 0 touchdowns in a playoff game. He's getting 50 balls, bro. It's 50-10.
Did he throw any touchdowns in the game where I just brought up the last playoff game? And they didn't get.
Did
50
he win?
balls. They didn't. No, they lost.
Exactly. Tom Brady did, bro.
What? But they didn't get 50 balls. You just said that if he doesn't throw any touchdowns, they get 50 balls.
Okay, they
And
don't
they
get
balls.
50 balls, bro. He gets costed by an NFL kicker
Dog,
for the one time.
He brings up the one time, bro. What game did he
Okay,
even get 50
hold on.
balled in?
Let me see.
What game did he even get 50 balled in?
Aaron Rodgers playoff opponent. You don't got nothing else to say, Shamar?
No.
More been quiet.
So
Today.
you think Aaron Rodgers the go too, huh?
Nah.
Wild card round, lost to Arizona Cardinals,
I
51-45.
I told you can't beat the Cardinals in the playoffs. I said that earlier.
51-45. 2010 season. Defeated by the Philadelphia Eagles, 21-16. Defeated by the Atlanta Falcons, 48-21.
Wait. What year?
Huh?
What did you say? 2010?
Yeah, in the divisional round.
They lost to who?
The Atlanta
They
Falcons.
they defeated the Eagles. You said did you say they lost?
Yeah, no, they defeated
Oh
the Eagles.
yeah.
But they. Oh no, wait,
They
they.
defeated. That's the year they went to the Super Bowl, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. But they did get 50 ball by the Cardinals in 2009.
Yeah, no, I know.
And then they got 37 piece in 2011 by the Giants.
by the Giants. I knew that.
And then got
They didn't-
45 piece by the San Francisco Niners.
When you're saying 45 too,
2012.
bro, you're making it sound like they lost by that many points, bro. You gotta make it. You got.
Bro, what I'm saying is
the defense.
it's
gave up that many
45 to
points. That's
31.
fine, yeah.
45 to 31. Like he put up 31 points. It's just his defense is dog shit.
Drew Brees had as many.
Your defense
issues.
should not be giving up 40 or more points in the playoffs.
I'm just telling you right now, if you look up Drew Brees' stats, he had the same amount of issues as Aaron Rodgers, and his stats are just as good as Rodgers. So it's like,
Atlanta Falcons,
why aren't we
44 to
talking
21.
about? Why aren't we talking about Drew
2016.
Brees then?
Like
Why aren't we talking about Drew Brees?
Peyton Manning.
Drew Brees is dog shit. I'm not worried about
Drew Brees is dog shit.
Yes.
All right.
On
That's
whose
a
top
lie.
5 list is he on? Is he on yours?
Drew Brees he's not dog shit.
Is he on your top 5 list? And Brees low key had the same situation as Rodgers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, he had the same. So why aren't we talking about Brees? Let's just say Brees is better than he's the GOAT, then, right?
Because Brees don't have the stats.
Brees ain't got the MVPs, bro.
How many
Yeah,
MVPs?
Brees ain't got the MVPs. Okay.
What's his touchdown to interception ratio?
I read this saying, do MVPs make the quarterbacks better then?
I mean, you the best player in the league, right?
How many MVPs
What about Super Bowl
Roethlisberger
MVP?
got?
Well, you got 2? Got 1?
No, Roethlisberger never won an MVP in his life.
Damn, he never won an MVP.
No.
In his life?
Not even the Super Bowl MVP.
I know Cam got an MVP.
Hey. Aaron Rodgers the GOAT, man.
That's fine.
All right, you can have it.
Yeah.
Next topic. Could you date a porn star? Nah, I'm good.
Bro, the problem with that is like,
Just bro, hold up.
go ahead.
Just imagine like she come in from work and you horny, like you want something. She's like, nah, I'm tired. I had a long day at work. like just imagine like, bro, your girl coming in and saying she tired from a long day at work, and you know what she do for a living. Like that, I couldn't date a porn star.
Nah, I'm straight, bro.
The issue is like you're sitting over there like all these dudes done been with your girl, and it's like, wait, hold on. Are we saying like have a full on
Like a
relationship,
full
with
on
them?
relationship, like you.
But you
Or
date.
can you mess with them?
No, you dating like then they're your fiance.
Oh no, I can't do it.
She like unintentionally like, oh, I'm sore.
No, I'm hot, bro. Yeah, I can't even do that. No.
Fuck you talk about?
yeah, nah. I couldn't do that, man. Nah.
She get to telling you about her day at work. Like, hot this one guy today.
no,
And
yeah,
I'm
that would be out of
straight,
order.
bro.
I wouldn't be able to do that because there'd be some issues.
It's some dudes out there that's probably interested in that though. Not me.
Yeah, they probably like that too.
hey, what if she asked her to meet one of her coworkers?
To meet one of
Bro,
her coworkers,
I'm not even gonna date her ever, so it's not even an option.
Yeah, it's over. I can't do that, bro.
All right, next topic. What's a female tendency that females do that you just don't understand?
I just nag, bro. Like just nagging just about stuff that don't even matter, dog. I just be getting like, come on, like we don't even need to be talking about this right now.
What
Just
you mean?
bringing
What
up
you mean
onto my
nagging?
messes. Like I wish you would just like I can't even like. Never mind. Hold on, we gotta cut this. Never mind. Hold on. Come back to me. Come back to me.
So what you mean?
No, just come back.
What? Go ahead, more.
Nah, it's on you. Like, I ain't.
Female tendency that females do that you just don't understand. Gossip.
I was gonna say. So it's funny you said that. I was gonna say gossip, but like tell you about a situation.
Looking,
No, listen,
Bro,
Tell you-
next topic, bro.
No, I tell you about a situation
This-
like where it's about a situation where it's something like they the problem instead of like they make it seem like somebody else the problem. So like, say for example, like I was talking to my friend today at work, and I was like, I had a bad attitude, and she was like, "Hey, you okay today?" And then like, but like clearly like it's your problem though. Like
Yeah,
you're causing the issue. Like
like they can't seem to see their own
yeah,
wrongdoing.
All right, I got mine. All right, mine is like acting like they ain't got to pay for nothing. So like they'll be sitting over there just like acting like it's all cool. Okay, how about this? You get the bill right at the table, and then they want to look at the bill, and then they be like $100-something. I'm like, oh, that's not bad. I'm like, oh, all right, then pay for it. Like, bro, I'm like sitting over here like, come on now, like chill. Like, I think that's a tendency. Like, want to be looking at the bill and stuff. You know, you're not paying for it. Like, come on now, like,
Yeah,
and then make the remark. Oh, that's not that bad.
I think mine is gossip, bro. Because for me, I will never understand gossip. I've never been the one to gossip. Like, so like when my girl just
Bro, you was just telling me the other day that I'm just.
no, when she just be geeked and stuff like, oh, guess what? Woo, 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 woo. It's like I don't want to be bogus, but I don't care. Like, gossip to me is just so like drama, and I could care less about what stupid people or I could care less about stupid people doing stupid things and when they doing them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
obviously, there's time to just have conversations and stuff. But the gossip, bro, girls will literally go to dinner and that's all they will do, bro. The entire time.
I got one.
That's fair. That's
But hey, shit, that's like us playing the game. They probably don't understand us playing the game.
I got one. So like when you getting ready to go somewhere and they rushing you, so like but like you get done dressed first, but they're still like getting dressed, like they not ready yet, but they're telling you like so they end up getting ready before you do because you still playing the game, whatever you doing.
Yeah.
And then like I don't get that, like you rushing me, but you're not even ready yet.
Yeah, like they're rushing you, and then you end up being the one that's ready before her anyway.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh my
I
God.
can't stand that.
Yeah.
Damn, that should be pissing me off. All right, next topic. Who's got the aux? Most overrated rapper that you just don't understand the hype about.
I know mine. Mine's Playboy Cardi, bro.
He is so
Literal
nasty, bro.
dog shit. He is the worst
I don't think
rapper.
name a song, but I don't think I've ever heard.
I can't even.
You
name-
don't even wanna listen to
he's-
bro.
You know what's crazy? Like whenever like something drops by him, I'll just let me just see like what they talking about. I'll like listen. I'm like this shit. Like why are you listening to this? Another one I'll say. Trippy Red. I seen people be listening to bro.
Trippie
And
Redd
I'm
is
like,
horrible,
dude, he
too.
is trash.
I don't think
Like,
I've ever
what
heard a
is-
song about him either.
Dog, some of these people that like I see people going crazy over on X, like they be like, I'm like, what is wrong with some of y'all? Like, I just don't understand the hype by some of these artists. Like, it's weird.
I think this is gonna be a hot take for sure. But what's bro name? The big dude?
I'll say right away.
Yeah, I think.
Oh my
Man.
god,
I think
bro!
Rod Wave overrated, bro.
Man.
Bro.
I just cannot get myself to listen to bro.
I
Bro,
like
why?
Rod
Don't
Wave.
do
I've,
that.
I've given him opportunities and I just can't, bro.
remember
Like
being
I don't know if
25
it's
when I was this.
Bro,
Rod Wave and then who else? It's another one. Who's it for you?
I thought you was gonna say Kendrick, but
Kendrick, he can, but Kendrick got some classics.
I don't know. This hard for me, like, cause I mean, I only listen to like certain people, so I wouldn't even. I guess I can't even see like the hype, or I wouldn't say. I don't know. Honestly, I don't have one. Truthfully, like, I'll be making up something if I said the answer.
Yeah, I think we can all agree though. Playboy Cardi,
Playboy Cardi too.
ass, bro. You ain't getting no playtime.
I listen
over
to
there.
like 3 people.
My bad, bro. All right, next topic. You've been dating a girl for 5 years and you end up finding out she's your cousin. Do you stay?
Is she like your third cousin? Or you? No, bro, but just imagine, like, you would be hot. Like, you would be sitting over there like, oh, ain't no way. Like, ain't no way.
How do you find out?
5
Like,
years, bro.
how do you find out?
On some, it gotta be something like,
Well, hold on. Let's think
who is
about
this?
this.
That's my auntie.
Yeah,
what?
let's
That's
think
my
about this.
auntie.
Let's think about this. Does everybody know, or do people find out that that's your cousin too? Or like,
Oh, you just find it on your own.
I ain't gonna lie. I found out you my cousin, bro. It's not gonna work out. I know it's gonna hurt because I mean it's been 5 years and it like
But you
I
just
probably
be
love
like-
you and shit, but I'm good, bro. I ain't into that weird ass shit. I'm good.
But like you've been hitting that for 5 years. Like you down there.
Bro.
Hey, but you gotta think I can stop hitting that.
But like once you start, like like it's too late now. Like
bro, like,
It's
nah,
like, bro.
I'm just.
So you gonna keep going?
I'm messing around. No, that's not. I couldn't. I would be mad as
Yeah,
hell
I'd be-
if I found out something like that. Like, I'd be
pissed.
sick.
I couldn't do it. I was just
Yeah.
bullshit. I couldn't do it.
I don't know, man. More over here.
Nah, hell no.
Cousin. Oh.
He said, "You gonna go to that family reunion with me?"
Hell no.
I
I'm
couldn't
good,
do it.
bro. That's
I'd
an
be
instant.
sick.
That's an instant.
I literally
hell
be
no.
sick to my stomach. I wouldn't tell nobody, bro. I would be keeping it to myself. I'd be talking to them like,
What if
hey,
people
bro.
like, what happened? What happened?
I would be like, oh man, we wasn't seeing eye to eye. Like I just
You
couldn't.
like, why she at your
I
family
ain't-
reunion?
Oh, we still cool. We still friends and stuff. She decided to come with.
He said, "Why she got a shirt on?"
I couldn't do it. No, I couldn't do it. I felt like
Yeah,
that'd be
I'm
too-
straight on
That's
that.
crazy.
That's a hell no.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
crazy.
hell no
Like,
for
no,
me.
that's OC.
Man, 5 years is crazy though.
Yeah, that'd be.
I feel like you have to have found
terrible.
out sooner than that though.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
a
like.
force.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you was to find something out like that, they'd have to be like a long, like third,
yeah.
cousin type something like,
Yeah.
something like married in or something like.
All right, next topic. What is the most overused tattoo?
I'm gonna get this out the way now. Females probably gonna hate me, but them roses. I hate like every female got roses like that.
Roses are good.
I wasn't even thinking about females. I'm trying
But-
to think of like.
I mean,
I feel like that the name of your city on your back. That shit weak.
Hey, all right.
Like Milwaukee, Baltimore. Like, bro, I'm
Alright.
getting tired of seeing that weekend shit.
praying hands.
The praying
Praying
hands is definitely what the praying hands. I say
The clouds.
Hey, you my dog, man. The lion with the. I'm sorry, bro. No, you
else
know,
got
plenty
that?
people, bro. Plenty people got the lion.
I don't
bro.
know nobody I got that.
Bro, I feel like that's like a one that a lot of people have, like the lion, like with a crown or something.
Nah,
I feel like
hell
it's one that everybody
nah.
got, like a lion or
He
like.
said, "But I'm a Leo."
Hell yeah, I'm a Leo. And I'm a king.
But hey, my thing is though too, like my thing is it got the art of work or the work of art, like really like as long as the artwork is good, like you can have anything like really.
I've
to be
seen
honest.
lions, but I ain't never seen the one with a crown.
I feel like I've seen that a lot, but
I think our guy got one. Carson got one. I got a tiger.
what you got there? I think he got some cubs. I might have some cubs.
Man, I got my lion
Some
tattoo
bears.
when I was a teenager, man.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. I just thought it was funny because I was thinking about it and I was like, oh damn, he ain't got that.
I think
probably
the city, the
Clouds.
zip codes, all that.
Basketball with flames.
Basketball over flames, yeah. That's a good one.
What's yes?
What's it called? Family first. Something like somebody like you be like,
OTF.
oh yeah, OTF, bro. You be like, oh my god, all right, this guy's a loser.
Get him out of here.
Oh man,
Yeah, that shit funny though.
those ones for sure though. Those ones definitely.
All right, next topic. How many times a day do you brush your teeth? Twice for me.
Twice. So
It could vary though. Like
now I'm a flosser. I'm a floss all day. Like brushing my teeth, obviously when I wake up. Well, I guess twice because before I go to work too. Like because I thought eat my meals. Like
Hold on, wait.
yeah, when I get home from work and when I leave to work.
When you get home from work.
when you get home from work, damn, that's sad.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I be brushing my teeth like 3 times a day. Like I'll just randomly with my feet like if you ever had like gritty feeling after
Yeah.
eating like candy or something like that, bro. I'll be like brushing.
Nah,
my teeth.
that's why I
the thing
floss.
though. I got a toothbrush in my locker. Like there was
At
one
work?
day where
Yeah, I got.
I
toothbrush in
sipped
my
on a
locker,
protein
too.
shake on my way to work, and bro, I just couldn't stand like just
Yeah,
feeling like bro, that shit was nasty. So I had to go to the gas station and just buy it, and I just
Nah.
kept it in my locker.
I always be brushing my teeth. My dentist said I need to I be brushing my teeth too hard. Like I be like
How you do it?
I ain't finna reenact it for
He's
y'all. But
about to do
they
it.
said I was too. I'm glad I stopped myself. But they said I need to chill because like my gums, like I be like going crazy. But I really
Y'all got
I be
one of them
brushing-
motorized?
Yeah,
toothbrushes?
electric
yeah,
Oral
I
B
used to-
ones.
Bro, I cannot get myself into that.
You can't.
Oh, you use a regular toothbrush?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got a motor one
I've been using a regular one. The regular, what is it? Colgate one?
or Crest, I think. or-
Yeah, just a regular, just toothbrush, bro. I feel like it's so much easier, and I feel like they clean better for some reason. I
Maybe
don't
not.
feel like the little vibration thing do anything. For
I
me.
only got the motorized ones because my dentist told me to get it.
Really.
Yeah, they were saying that like remember I was just saying like brushing too hard. Saying brushing too hard. They were saying like just like basically to turn it on, just like,
I mean,
keep
like-
it like right there. Like you shouldn't really be like
To make sure I'm doing it right, can you show me?
nah, just
Bro.
watch it on the TikTok videos or
Leave
something.
y'all alone, bro. All right, next topic. Do you wipe your poop from front to back or back to front, bro? Front to back, bro.
If you do front to back to front, you nasty
That
as
shit
hell.
weird.
wait.
You nasty as hell.
Wait, hold on, wait.
You
Wait, hold on. Time out. I was trying to think about what you saying. You said back to front,
No, I
Front
said
to back.
front to back. So you saying front to back?
Yeah, front to back. It's normal, bro. Who
So you do back
who
to
wipes
front?
Back to
he do back to front.
Wait,
bro.
hold on. I'm getting mixed up. I'm getting back. Hold on. You go front to
Do
back.
you swipe towards your nuts?
No.
Okay, that's back to front.
Oh, back to. Oh, okay. I thought the way you saying it in my head. I'm thinking. I'm like, wait, what? No.
You nasty
Away
as
from
hell.
it. Yeah, away.
You bringing it
Away.
up on the gooch and everything. dog.
You nasty.
Hey, no, boo. I thought you was saying like the way that you was
You got
saying it.
shitty balls and shit.
Well, I mean,
Ugh. I don't even think that's a dumbass question, honestly. Who thought
hell
of that
no,
one?
that's a good question.
Who thought of that one?
That's a good question.
Bro, ain't nobody gonna wipe
I
back
thought that
the
was
front.
No,
You'd
it's
be
some people.
surprised.
It's some people
Yeah,
that
you'd
do
be
that,
surprised.
bro.
There really be.
Hell no.
You tripping, bro?
Yeah, it's some people that do that.
You tripping?
And then females are damn near like prohibited from doing that because they can like get like
You a hoe.
infections and stuff.
You a hoe.
Like so it
I'm
would only be
okay,
like a
yeah.
weird dude.
I'm a male. What you mean? I'm not thinking about that getting no infection.
I'm saying like this is a question, right? It's supposed to be like some people. Bro, I don't think nobody's gonna save.
No,
You ain't never.
it's some
Hold on. You
people-
ain't never trying to get a quick wipe, and you was like, oh, hold on.
Hold
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Whoa, pause. Hold on. You trying to tell me you ain't never got a quick wipe, and you're like, oh, missed the spot.
No, bro.
Go ahead.
You
go ahead.
tripping, bro.
I thought he was gonna say at first that he do the back to front. That's nasty.
You damn near do. He just probably realized. All right, next topic. How often do you change your bed sheets? Me personally, I don't change them no more, but probably like once a week.
That's how you should. Or
Once a week?
That's what I do, yeah.
You capping. You change your bed sheets once a week?
like wash it, or like you get.
I mean, like I said, I don't do it, but my girl changes sheets once a week. I mean, bro, rarely, maybe 2 weeks, but
I ain't gonna lie. I know Shamar don't change his sheets, bro. You probably. I looked at Shamar. Nah, but I know G changes our sheets pretty frequently, so I'm glad that she changes our sheets. But I know before her, I ain't even gonna lie. Like I really didn't
Sleep
change
on the same sheets?
bro. I would sleep in the same sheets, and I didn't even realize. Like I'm like they didn't stink. Like I wasn't being dirty, but I didn't realize like certain stuff that I was doing. Okay, how about this? Don't lie either. Bro, how many times did you like come home from work and go? Because we worked third shift before. All of us worked third shift. How many times did you come home from work and go to sleep, bro?
in your uniform?
No, not in uniform, but like you changed obviously, but you just went to sleep.
yeah, but I don't stink.
Yeah.
That don't matter. That's dirty, bro. If you think about it, that's dirty.
No, it's not. Bro, I'm not laying in my work
You're
clothes. Like
in
I'm
your
gonna
work
take all
uniform?
my work clothes off.
Now, if I was
But
sweating
you
or
still
like
dirty.
not
How am I
necessarily,
dirty, bro?
yeah, not
Or
necessarily.
how about this? Okay, look. If you say you was out throughout the day, right? You got a shirt on, you got some shorts on, right? And then what do you sleep in? Do you sleep in like some shirt and shorts?
I usually sleep in my drawers
Yeah, I see it.
with no socks.
You
Well,
freaky
I
as
don't-
hell.
I don't sleep. You sleep with socks on?
I got to.
Freaky ass.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. This defeats everything else. Why you
Nah.
sleep with socks on?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, but I don't want my feet cold.
Your feet can't breathe. I know they screaming in the middle of the night. Them things.
How often you change your sheets?
Probably like once a month, honestly. Like wash it. I wash
Oh, I know them sheets stink.
Bro, it's
Sheets
just-
smell like shit.
it. But I would have to smell like shit for my sheets to
Bruh.
smell like shit, though.
Okay, but you talking about you coming home from work
Nah.
and you not you changing, you not showering, so you coming home from work, you changing your clothes.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
you-
It depends if I'm coming home, if I had
Nah,
a long day where I'm sweating and I was working, I
Your
actually
bed
working.
And then, bro, where do you be nutting, bro? You like nut on some tissue, or like,
In a sock, bro.
in his hand.
cause like
Me in his hand.
And he said in a sock, bro.
that's like the biggest reason. Like we
You
change the
change sheets.
It's like, bro, it'd be
Huh?
hella kids on that sheet. So it's like you gotta change it, bro.
Oh my god.
That's probably the main reason. Honestly, if it wasn't even for that, bro, we'd probably change it less often.
All right.
Bunch of juices and shit on there.
All right. That's
Oh, and then lately, bro, Davi, bro, he been peeing through his diaper. I don't know if SJ's on that.
yeah, he has, bro. He be
But
doing
bro,
the same
he be
thing.
peeing all
Yeah,
night.
he be peeing-
So then,
yeah.
like, bro, sometimes he'll pee through his diaper, so we have
Yep.
to change the sheets.
No, I literally just had to change my sheets this week because SJ did
Nah,
that.
pillowcases. I got it. I constantly change my pillowcases.
Yeah.
He be having sweat stains on his. That's why he got to change them.
Slob and shit.
Oh, this a good one. Next topic or next segment or whatever you want to call it. Where do you start first when you're washing your body in the shower?
Face.
All right, so when I start in my booty crack, and then my private area.
You go straight to
You
your
go
booty
straight-
crack? Nah, you.
Hey, hold on.
Freaky.
Bro,
Wildin'. Hell no.
Bro, but look,
you gotta
hey,
stick to your guns.
that-
You freaky as
this
hell.
is what it is, bro. Look, I feel like that's the dirtiest spot. So I'm like, ooh, let me hit this first, bro. I
So
gotta
you just
hit
gonna
this.
wash the rest of your body with the no? You just clean the dirtiest spot.
Booty crack. I'm like, hold on, let me get there. You know,
Nah, that's a lie.
That's-
That's the one.
Yes, bro.
Then
That's-
I go in the private area. Okay, take care of the private area. All right. Then you gotta go straight for the face.
After bro, you nut face, dude. You nasty.
Bro, what?
It's no way.
I'm just playing. You don't go straight for. I actually, no, I actually do. Like, I wash my head first. Oh, not my head first. I wash my head and then like wash my body. And then
Head,
wash my
shoulders, knees,
face.
and toes.
Huh?
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
No, I ain't go. I wasn't lying. I do wash my butt first.
Hell no.
He said,
I don't go
He
straight
said,
to
I'm
my
gonna
face.
get this
though.
out the way.
I won't go straight to my face though. After that, like I'll go my
Hey,
head.
how do
and
y'all
then my
wash
body.
your
Hold on.
butt
So do you
then?
have a separate towel?
Huh?
Yeah.
And that's another thing too. Do y'all use face towels, like face towels and stuff?
I got a
To
loofah
wash
now.
my face?
I can't use no loofah. That's not.
I mean, like, for my
used
body.
To use loofahs, and I don't use loofahs no more. I
For
don't-
my-
Bro, you're misinformed, bro. They literally did a study on that. There was like, it was the cleanest form of showering.
But what I do is when I'm in the shower, look, say you washing your booty, right? I wash my hands after I wash my booty.
Get the
Then you
shit out the
wash-
nails.
Wait, how do you wash your ass though?
you want me to like?
like
You do
like-
front to back or
like,
back
you don't
to
use a
front.
loofah, so what you do?
Like you take the bar of soap and you know you
Hell no.
you take the bar of soap and you know you get up in there.
Wait, hold on. Do y'all use soap or body wash?
the bar of
So
soap?
you be putting the bar of soap up your ass.
And then you wash your hands. Then you gotta make sure you wash your hands though after you. Because once you wash your hands, you good. You're like, all right, I'm good now.
And you touch your
Then
face.
you wash your private parts and stuff, and then you like, all right, wash my hands again, and then you wash. Then you get the shampoo.
Bro, he got it
Then you
all
get the shampoo.
backwards.
You got it.
conditioner.
He literally
Bro,
got it.
I'm gonna put you on game, bro.
Nah, bro, you
Look,
gotta. I'm adamant on that
get
because
in the
that's the
shower.
dirtiest part of your
Hold
body.
on.
You gotta wash that first, bro.
No, bro, you tripping, bro. You get in the shower, you rinse everything, right? You just get
Well,
wet.
yeah,
Everything get
You
wet.
get wet first.
Bro.
Yeah, that's what I
You
like.
start with your upper body, boom, neck area, arms, torso, legs, everything, right? You rinse that off. Get some more soap. Okay? Now it's your armpits, private area. Rinse that off. Last part, get some more soap. Now it's straight ass. Like ass gotta be clean.
Well, how
You missed your face,
I grab a loofah and I just
Real. He said real quick. He said,
Nah, but I scrub the fuck out my ass, and it's like that last loofah is like I'm already clean, so like I don't gotta worry about nothing. And then I go and shampoo my hair. And
I wash my face first. Like that's again. It's obviously like the shower's running, so your body already getting wet.
my face is last.
So last,
Yeah,
I pretty much start head to toe. Like
pretty
pretty.
tripping.
Yeah,
You
dog.
put a bar up your ass,
Oh, hold on, chill. I don't put nothing up my
bro.
ass.
You say you grab a bar.
I'm saying, you know,
Do you just leave it there
You get
sometimes?
soapy with your hands, and then you know,
Nah,
You leave it there sometimes.
You said what?
You like try to hold it there
Nah,
sometimes.
I don't stick the bar of soap straight in my ass. I'm saying you grab the soap, you get your hands soapy, you know, you clean up, and then you get your hands soapy again, clean up, then you soap up again, and then you clean up.
hey. As far as loofahs, you guys are misinformed, bro. I researched this. You can go and look this up, bro. They did actual like they used the loofah, and like scientists they like scraped it and put it in like under a microscope, and they checked the bacteria. It was like, bro, the cleanest form.
Bro, I ain't got time to do all that. I'm just using my hands, dog.
Nah, I think face towels, bro, and I know it's big in a black community, but bro, face towels is crazy.
No, if you got
Cause you throw them in the shower in the washer, bro. You better be separating them, cause they gonna get mixed. Nah, I'm good, bro.
I don't use face towels. I never use face towels.
What you use? Then? Just the
loofahs.
bar soap?
My hands. Y'all don't use your hands. Think about it.
No, I don't use my hands.
When y'all
man.
wash your hands, y'all wash your hands after you use the bathroom, right?
Yeah, but I
Okay,
I'm not
so
digging
what's
in
the-
there with my hands.
I'm
What you
using
mean?
a towel, bro.
I use a loofah, bro.
I don't use no. I don't use no.
All right, we're moving on to the supporter questions that you guys submitted. So I'm gonna let Vaughn read some of them off.
All right, we got first question: Chick-fil-A or Raising Cane's?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, Raising Cane's, cuz. Raising Cane's.
I recently tried to stop myself from. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a while, so I'm gonna go with Raising Cane's.
Chick-fil-A.
But I did love Chick-fil-A breakfast.
Spicy chicken
All
biscuit.
right, give me your Chick-fil-A meal.
So this gonna be spicy chicken sandwich, Kobe Jack cheese, bacon, Chick-fil-A sauce, solid mac and cheese, and then usually lemonade and half tea.
That shit sound ass, bro. Give me a caniac combo. We replace the coleslaw with some bread.
I don't know.
2
Some
slices
extra
of bread.
fries,
I
bro.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just give me some tenders and.
You get the naked or bread?
Extra sauce,
Breaded tenders.
bro. I think right now, and then but I'm also a little biased because Chick-fil-A it had made me sick. Like, bro, I couldn't even smell Chick-fil-A. But I mean, Chick-fil-A is fire. But right now, for me, Raising Cane's is elite.
I ain't had Raising Cane's in a minute.
Yeah.
Them fries is fire too.
All right. What do you feel about buying Brunei?
What do you
How
feel?
Sorry, I came wrong. How do you feel about buying Brunei?
I think that shit is like the lamest of the lame. Like you.
Whoa, hold on. You got
Hold on.
some of these dudes, bro. They ain't got no like.
I'm doing exactly. You're a lame, bro. Better yourself. Work on yourself. Stop
I
being.
mean, you don't think
That is true. You know.
if you think about it, like, I mean, you take a girl on a date and you end up getting something afterwards.
Oh,
That's you basically buying it, right?
No. Bro.
Nah,
No.
I mean that's not your exact
Yeah,
like
that's it.
intentions, but you take her on
Are
a
you
date.
buying it? Yeah.
Like,
No.
nah, she just come over on
I'm telling you right now, that's just the like courteous thing to do because if I'm going on a date, like I'm
what's
already.
I thought you meant like her, like giving it up. That's the courteous thing to do.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying like the courteous thing to do is just be a gentleman, go have some fun, whatever. But like, bro, I was gonna smack that anyway.
Oh, you that confident?
You
Yeah.
that confident.
I was just messing around, but I could never imagine myself giving them money. There ain't no way.
No, yeah, pain.
It's
pain.
it's somebody that
I'm
get
just saying, like I know some dudes just they ain't confident in themselves, man. So
No, if you like 60,
gotta
what
do
you
it.
doing?
Myself?
If you see,
I
obviously
still
like,
ain't gonna buy nothing.
Bro, I'm
I'm
good,
gonna
bro.
get some,
I don't know. Man.
I'm good.
Put it this way, I think pain.
Oh,
for,
you're talking about getting something from like a 20, like somebody super young type.
Yeah, if I'm like 60, 70, I'm not married or
bro, your dick not finna work, man.
you know they got pills for that.
Bro, 70.
They got pills for that.
Bro, I think your concerns are gonna be walking then.
But
But anyways,
70 ain't though.
my point, bro. Yes, it is. 70 is old, bro. You're not worried about sex at that age.
Shit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I put it this way. I think paying for like OnlyFans subscriptions or anything like that is even that. I think that's lame as hell. So I can only imagine just straight up paying.
fans.
So paying for punani, I think me personally lame. Use one word to describe it.
Unfortunate.
What?
Unfortunately, you got to pay for it. Like, I mean, it is what it is.
So you don't think it's like lame at all?
I'm not saying I would do it, but I'm saying like, no, if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do.
I think it depends on the type of person you are. Because like I said, when you like, as a person, like me, any of us right here.
Okay, y'all tripping, bro. Give me an example where it's justified to buy pussy, bro.
If you just
You
like,
just want a quick fix. Like, you ain't trying to, straight to the point, you ain't trying to date her. You ain't trying to build her up to take her out to lunch or whatever the case may be. Like, hey, this is what I'm offering. This
Bro,
is what
you
I
can't
want.
just go to the bar.
Hold on, man. Well, I feel like Shamar thought about this.
You can't just go to the bar,
Give a
bro.
real good detailed
Hey,
explanation of how.
straight to the point.
If you're on demon timing, bro, you can go to the bar, just make a girl feel some type of way and just block her. Fuck.
Nah, my thing was, I'm saying if you like
Pain is crazy, bro.
I'm saying if you just like a real like
No game.
what's the word I'm looking for? Like what's the
Introverted.
Yeah, where they just like they don't know how to talk. Like
Rather than go pay for a communication class first.
Some dudes they don't want to do
Yeah,
all
like
that.
this-
They
yeah,
just want
that's
that quick
down low.
little nut.
I'm saying you can't even communicate. What makes you think you're gonna be able to fuck? Like you worried. That's what I'm saying. You worried about the wrong shit, bro. Like I think it's lame.
I ain't trying to take away from their fun.
Yeah, like what? That's all they want to do. Like they ain't trying to. They ain't trying to do none of the extra.
I'm telling you right now, people that have bought that shit, bro.
That's how some people. That's how some people make a living, though.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, it's probably some people that done sold they punani, but I'm pretty sure they'll even tell you like all that men is lame, bro.
Yeah, that's probably true. It probably ain't. Yeah, that's probably lame.
Let's move on to the next question. That was a good question. Whoever sent that.
We got let's see, top 5 movie of all time. What's your top 5 movie? Or what's your favorite movie? We'll do like that.
Favorite is this movie. Easy, bro. Easy. Interstellar, bro. If you haven't watched Interstellar, you are missing out, bro. I promise you, it is the greatest movie of all time, bro. Y'all haven't watched it?
Never seen it.
Bro, watch it. On your next off day, watch Interstellar, bro.
Netflix?
It's like a decade old, bro. It's the best movie you'll ever see, bro. If you watch Interstellar, you know. That shit easy.
I'm gonna go to a classic, The Players Club. That's my movie. I can watch that all day, every day.
Players Club.
I haven't seen that either.
I haven't seen that.
That is a funny ass movie.
Who's in that?
Bernie Mac, fucking Jamie Foxx.
I've never seen Players Club.
Ice Cube in there.
Dang, for real? They all in there? Damn, I'm surprised I ain't seen that.
You gonna say Transformers?
Nah, hell no. My favorite movie of all time. No, my favorite movie of all time is Creed.
Which one? The first one?
I'll say the first one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, like I love Creed.
Well,
like,
I got a
movie
confession. I only seen the last one. I've never seen the other ones.
For real?
Oh, you tripping,
bro. I'm telling you right now, Interstellar is so goated, bro. Everybody I know put on it, bro, they just felt the need to like, bro, that shit was cold, bro.
Is it an action movie? What's the?
Bro, I'm not gonna ruin it for you. I just want you to watch. Like, bro, just take a night where you just on some real life bored shit and just pay attention to the entire movie, bro. That shit is like.
What is on Netflix or you gotta buy it?
It's probably like on Amazon Prime, okay. But bro, that shit. Oh,
you need to watch Creed too, man. You need to watch the first one's the best one, and the second one's actually really good to me. The third one's good just because I like the movie series, but I mean, it's probably the worst one if you think. Yeah, the third one's definitely the worst one. You go in order 1, 2, and 3.
I'll put y'all on, man. If you haven't watched it, I'll put y'all on.
If you ain't watched Creed, go ahead and watch that. Michael B. Jordan.
Players Club.
All right. If you could meet one person you wish you could meet from history, that's gone.
So they're dead?
Yeah, gone.
Okay.
Dude, let's say Kobe and shit.
This is somebody that you would like.
Inspirational?
Well, no, I'm not gonna say.
I think on some just off of like interest, I could talk to him, like interview him and shit. Bro,
I'm saying mine.
I think I would pick Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh yeah, you're demonic.
No, I would. Obviously, I would be scared as hell, like talking to bro. But it's like to this day, I can't understand why he was doing the shit he was doing. I just would want him to be like, I would want to like see for myself, cause you can't really, that sometimes through a screen you can't really understand like what somebody's saying or like, that like feeling when you're around somebody. Mm-hmm. Like I wonder, like bro, like how he was saying it, cause sometimes you can kind of tell just by the vibe or like just being around somebody. I would just ask him like, bro, why? That'd be my first question, like, why'd you do what you did?
I mean, they was asking him already in interviews too. Right?
Yeah, he was saying why he was doing it.
You just wanted like you asked like why you was doing
it.
Like and see if he do it to you.
Bro,
mine would be I want to do Tupac because I'd want to see like I'd actually want to talk to him about like, hey man, like who shot you, bro? Like I'm trying to see like. You see them interviews like on Vlad TV and stuff, and they be talking about how his like last words to the cop was like "F you" and like all that stuff. Like I'd actually like want to talk to him and like see like what really happened and all stuff, and how does he feel about the rap game nowadays? And like,
I thought you were gonna say King
fuck, dude, I could care less about Tupac.
Nah, I mean King Von. I like this is like if we say history, I want to say like actual like something from a long time ago. Like, King Von,
Bro, you actually care about what Tupac say though? Like, you actually think he like goated or something?
Nah, I mean, I personally, you know what's crazy? I really don't even think Tupac was that personal opinion. I don't think he was as good as people say he is.
Yeah.
But I do think like out of like something I'd be curious about just now because like they be talking about that like within rap beefs, you know, like Tupac and Biggie's like one of the biggest rap beefs ever. And it's just like you just kind of like want to know like what really happened, like how all that really went down and stuff. Like I feel like that'd be kind of cool to know. Like that's the thing.
I told you MLK. I just want to ask what that dream is about.
MLK is crazy.
If you're being for real, like
Yeah,
okay, that'd be cool. Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you're actually being serious, then yeah, that's cool.
For real? Like why? What would you ask?
Did that dream ever come true? No, I'm trolling. Probably Kobe though, for real. Like sad to say, like what was? I mean, like we know they're dead. Like they know they're deaf already. Like they know they're dead. So I guess I would ask them like, damn, like what was your thought process of why using that helicopter, bro? Like that's sad.
I'm gonna die probably. Like, that's messed up, but I mean, if you think about it, it's unfortunate, but I don't know. I guess.
Man,
I
took this question way different than y'all. I took this like on some like you want to know something like on some like crazy shit,
bro. That is like a
like you wouldn't want to meet Hitler, bro.
No.
Hitler, no.
I don't know.
Hold on, the Tupac one, I felt like
I feel like you should say Bin Laden then if that's the case. Like
hell no, but bro, Hitler is probably he's like I would want to hear what his thought process was in life because it's like what he did was so fucked up. It's like bro, I would really want to just get the truth out of like you really killed millions of people, bro. Like for what? Like for what, bro?
I get. So you're just saying like on like a you really just want to know like what's going through your head.
Yeah, like I would take this opportunity to talk to somebody in history as in like to just really understand some shit that don't make sense in my head. You know?
I'll go with
JFK.
Oh, you know that'll actually be a good one.
JFK?
Yeah, that'll actually be a good one. All right. We have. All right. So we got two more travel stories. What's a good travel story that you had?
Travel story?
Yeah. You guys have any travel stories where you're just like, man?
Well, I know one where I almost died in Miami when we flipped the jet ski and I don't know how to swim. It was in the middle of the ocean. And yeah, never again.
I don't understand this question.
It's like travel stories. Like, it's a good travel story that you have. Like something crazy that happened, like in a travel story, or something that's like
A jet ski accident.
What, you almost drowned?
We flipped the jet ski. I didn't tell you about that story.
And
We was
what
out.
happened when he was in the water?
I was getting.
Didn't you have a life vest on though?
Yeah, but I mean, we still in the middle of the ocean and we flipped the jet ski and I'm fighting, getting pushed and kicked under the water because we both were scared and
But
I ended up hitting.
you swim.
No, I can't swim. That's the worst part.
Bro, how do you not know how to swim, bro? Like you're an adult.
All right, how about this? Let's just change it to a new topic. Do you think you should know how to swim?
Dog.
Should you know how to swim?
Bro, I've never took swimming classes. I've never been a swimmer, but I know how to fucking swim, bro. Like
I know how to probably at least stay alive till I can get help. But
nah,
like,
from what it
I'm
sounds
not-
like, you'll panic quick.
no, I didn't panic. It was the person I was with that was kind of panicking that made me kind of panic.
Oh my god, bro.
Like I had a life vest on. Like I know.
When I was younger, I had swimming lessons, but
It's
I
not
can't
that
remember.
hard,
I
bro.
can't remember. Well, I didn't have a choice. My mom's like, "You're going to swimming lessons," but I don't remember ever being like in the water or being like, "Oh, I can't swim." When I was younger,
Like so I don't.
I feel like I was always able to,
Bro, I just thought of a question. Hold on, bro. Say they drop you in the middle of the ocean.
I'm dead.
Like, are you just gonna like give up? Or would you like at least try?
I would
like,
try. I would try.
But in the middle of the
You're
ocean,
not gonna
you're
make
no.
it.
None of us are going to
You're
make
not
it.
gonna make
Even
it.
if
I
we
would
know how to
try.
swim, none of us
I'm
are
not just
going to make
gonna.
it.
I'm not just gonna let myself die. I'm gonna try at least.
You
Then,
know,
hey, think about it. You make it, you'll be that one story. Oh, I see that light skinned dude that made it from the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, I think you'll eventually just get too fatigued to where
Yeah,
like.
at least try. I'd be terrified though. I'm like, if I
I
got
feel
dropped in the middle of the ocean, my first thought in my head, it wouldn't even be about like making it out. I'm like, a shark is about to eat me. Like I'm about to die from a shark.
No, I was gonna say, bro. Honestly, being dropped in the ocean sounds like a real peaceful death.
Hell no.
You don't think so?
Drowning, bro.
Bro,
Nobody
okay,
gonna find you.
Imagine
think about.
getting dropped in the ocean in the middle of the night too.
Hold on. Let me paint the picture for you, bro. You get dropped in the middle of the ocean. Boom, you hit the water, right? You probably like 20 feet just off the impact. And it's like, it's over. Like, you know it's over. It's the middle of the ocean. Nobody coming to save you. Like, I would just, just accept my fate. Like, I would just hold my breath, like, as long as I can.
Your body not gonna lie.
I would like meditate. It's just like slow my heart rate down. And then as soon as I know I can't breathe anymore, I'm just gonna open my mouth and just.
I know the type of dude. You just the type of dude just to give up. I got you.
I'm saying, like, I know I have zero chance. Like, I'm talking about they drop you in the ocean, bro, and like you see waves, like, bro, 20-foot waves. Like, you ever seen them ships, like shit like that, bro? You get dropped in the middle of that.
I'm finna ride them waves.
Bro, you finna
talk to me.
Your death gonna be more miserable trying to and doing all this shit. Like, bro, you might as well just accept it, bro. It's over.
Okay, while we on the topic of that, would you rather? Well, I guess we know your answer. Get burned alive or drown?
Drown.
Oh, I'd rather drown. God forbid.
Bro, honestly, drowning doesn't even sound like a bad death.
I'd rather drown than get burned. Burn would be painful.
Yeah, hell no.
Man, I feel like water filling up your lungs, you fighting for air, because you're going to be still.
Yeah, like,
bro,
that would
you're gonna go
burning.
unconscious.
Think about it. Burning, you're feeling, that's like straight pain. Water, that's not really pain. Like, you're just kind of like discomfort. But that burn is, that's painful.
I mean, once everything's burnt, you can't feel it no more.
I'm telling you right now, when you drown, you can literally hold your breath to the very last second to where, like, bro, you need, like, oxygen. And as soon as you open your mouth, like, you're just gonna drown, bro. Like, but think about it. The entire time you're holding your breath, you can literally pray. You can fucking get right with it. Like,
it take 4 minutes or something like that.
I don't even know how, like, people could say this, but I think it's said, like, that it's, like, it's supposed to be one of the most peaceful deaths.
It has to be, bro. There's no noise around you. Yeah. It's nothing but, like, just you, and I feel like that'd be
well, I'm sure there's probably noise if you drown, like, somewhere else besides, like, the middle of the ocean. People drown outside of the ocean. Alright, last question. Alright, let's make this short. It's sports related. DeRozan at their best or Paul George at their best?
Paul George. Indiana Paul George.
Yeah, I would take Paul George at his best. I do think it's closer than what.
Yeah.
I think it's closer.
What's DeRozan?
Paul George at his
Toronto?
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Actually, let me straightforward. Right now, the question is that I assumed, but the question actually says DeRozan or PG. It doesn't say at their best. So right now, we're gonna say.
No, I mean at their best would be a better question.
At their best. All right. Well, if we're saying at their best, I would say PG.
Damn, that's a good ass question. That's a toss up.
But this is my personal opinion. I say PG.
I just think PG's so weak right now, and
it's hard to look at it, but
it's also how you interpret that question, because
you could argue DeRozan, but if you my opinion, DeRozan ain't never been on. Besides that, tenure in Toronto, but I mean, like the thing with the Toronto thing is like he just got completely just killed every single time against LeBron in the playoffs. Where at least Paul George, he challenged LeBron a little bit at least when he was over there in Miami.
Yeah, but if you ask a GM, PG or DeRozan,
I feel like a GM would take PG.
With all the injuries?
I'm talking about right now, or
with all the injuries?
I'm saying we're talking about their best right now.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I think if you're a GM and you know their careers, like, you're gonna take DeRozan. But if you're taking them for one season, best versus best, I think you do go PG. You know what I'm saying?
Take DeRozan overall.
Yeah.
Just do like the durability and just longevity.
Because I don't think the skill difference is a lot. I think they're a similar player in a lot of ways, but
I don't think the skill difference is a lot either. But I think PG can
PG was never the same.
I think PG was able to take over. DeRozan was.
He was never the same.
And I feel like Paul George was better on defense also too.
I mean, I
That's a
guess.
good question. I think it's fair. You can argue both sides real well.
I would go P. Rosen.
P. Rosen, I like that.
Because I already know he has that.
You did. That's that. DeRozan has that.
I already know he has that.
Shout out to DeRozan, man. DeRozan, that's my boy.
P. Rosen, man. I'm going with you, boy. Nah, yeah. I think. Who's more athletic, you think?
Paul George.
I don't know. I think
Paul George has some crazy. I know DeRozan be has some,
But Paul George 6'10".
Yeah.
DeMar not 6'10", bro. DeMar probably like 6'7".
I think I think Paul George. Bro, another thing is too, if you look at a lot of these young hoopers, they be asking like, who would you idolize in the game? They get Paul George.
I don't think Paul George was that nice though.
I think Paul George did have a complete bag though.
He did. The defense,
They
yeah.
talk about as a
Everything.
player, who was like the most complete player. They be saying like Paul George is like a very complete player. It's just unfortunate the
he
way
broke his he got hurt, the injury, he never been the same.
Yeah, ever since that injury happened, it's just not been. He was nice in Indiana. He was nice.
I think DeRozan, obviously PG a better 3-point shooter, but I think
that was mid-range.
that midi is
just.
And I think DeRozan can.
It's a toss-up, man. But
That's you can't go wrong, bro, with either pick. But I would go DeRozan. I think he's just better overall, and he was just healthier throughout his career.
yeah, I mean,
I'm not mad at you. I want to debate you.
I really
And he gonna smack them free throws.
I just feel like if I need like the game to take over, like I'd be more comfortable like no, alright, PG might.
PG wasn't a good free throw shooter, was he?
I really
around 80.
I know he wasn't better than DeRozan. DeRozan
probably like what? Is he 90? Is he probably something crazy?
he high 80s. He gotta be. He make his free throws.
That's fine. Alright, well.
That was the last
Shout out
question.
that was the last question. Shout out to our viewers. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to our number one viewer, our boy Eli. He's definitely our number one viewer.
Hey, Eli, man, you the GOAT, bro. No bull.
You are our number one viewer, man.
You
boy.
believe, man.
We appreciate you. We appreciate all y'all.
What else? I think that's it. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back next week for episode number 6. Do you got anything?
Send us some questions y'all want us to answer again.
I ain't gonna lie, I snapped the questions.
Yeah, I like those.
Those are all like really good questions. No bull. All right.
That's it.
Are you dead ass?